Check. Is this thing on, for crying out loud? Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. The levels are perfect tonight. Exactly like they're supposed to be. Love it. I hear what you hear. I control what you control. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's jump on into the market. Ugliness. The first thing we got to look at. I mean, it's a red day, right? I don't care what you're in. It's a red day. Bang, bang, bang. Actually, UMA still banging on them, up 8%. There's a few other coins that are actually hot right now. We took gains last night out of a few things that are looking swiftly. I actually have a few coins that I went over this morning and this afternoon that actually look like they may be popping. So no matter what, seems to be opportunity in this market. No matter what, I am positive about finding opportunities every single day. It's hot in here. I'm taking off the vest. I can't do it. Can't do the vest, baby. Taking it off. Shout out to Keith Herring, baby. Shout out to Keith Herring. Look at the back. It's all about the Irish back. Bricklaying back. My grandfather was a bricklayer. My dad was an iron worker, you know? Got that worker back. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Smash that like, y'all. We only DCA on red days. Hello. Don't buy them dips. They will still bleed more, boys. You never know. You never know. I would be cautious. I've always been cautious. Usually I'm like DCA. I was only DCAing very cautiously into Bitcoin, into Wild, into Naka. That was it. And honestly, I was even cautious about it, like a little bit and a little bit. I didn't feel the market resonate quite yet. I'll show you some signs of life, though. And I'll show you why I actually have some feelings of bullishness. I usually get bullish when everyone gets this fearful. That's when I really start buying Bitcoin. So I've been opening up the wallet and buying Bitcoin. You know, we're going to nail this market like Jesus was nailed to the cross. Oof. Yes. Evening, fellow lifers. Great day to be alive. Shout out to everybody here. Gina in the house. It's been a while, Gina. We missed you, Gina. We missed you. We've been having a lot of fun, though, without you. I'll be honest. We've been having a lot of fun. You've been missing out on some craziness. It's been live. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Great tip gains. Tips. She loves the tip, man. I'm sorry. She loves the tips that we get. It's wrong. It's not right. Jesus, it's been a week. I know, but you when you're that big and you leave for a minute, the whole world feels it, Gina. Like when your personality is that big, you know what I'm saying? Not you're big. No, I don't sound right. You know what I mean. I've seen a picture of you. You're beautiful. So don't even start with me. But and don't let my wife hear that. She probably did. She doesn't feel well today. Now I'm extra messed up. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Now I need to just be quiet. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, man. Stop, I'll fucking cry. We love you, girl. We love you. Like, you bring that energy. You're a lifer. Like, this show ain't the same without you. Come on. You've been here since day one. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Phantom, no. That's, wow. And Phantom collapsing. Even I had to skip on out. I was scaling out, at least taking profits throughout the way, but I finally took my last chunk. I was like, yikes. I'll tell you why I took my last chunk. It's just because, like, when you trade technical analysis, you got this big zone here. When you broke this zone, I mean, it was bad, but that was your last. And when you broke that, it was like, then you're going to 58, 60 cents. I mean, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to figure out where you're going to go from there. Also, I'll tell you what happened is today, Crypto RS completely fudded it. George, I love you. But he fudded Phantom like you wouldn't believe to 5,000 people, which spread to another 5,000, the monkey syndrome. And everyone and their mother sold Phantom off to the point of no return. So he created like if there already wasn't a sell-off. I mean, George, thanks, George. But you single-handedly collapsed Phantom today, George. Appreciate it, buddy. Nice job, Crypto RS. We love you, man. But, like, I love George. I got nothing against him. You know why you can't hate on George? Because if you've been in crypto as long as me, then you've watched George. So I've watched George. There's no way I can tell you that I haven't watched George, so let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I hope the voice and the music there is good. It should be perfect today. The levels are absolutely beautiful right now. My computer was off. It took some time off for a while today. Maybe that's what it was. Got out of 2 beans. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. I heard a whale got liquidated. Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. And then it started an onslaught. Yep. Turn it up just a little bit, please. Turn up what? The music or the sounds, baby? Audio A1. Shout out to Gina, Bobina. George told me we were going to have a super cycle altcoin season, Sam. I know he did, right? I told you I didn't know what was going to happen, right? If you showed up every day here, I told you I didn't know what was going to happen. However, I got some my indicators suggest that we are going to have a move to the upside at one point, you know? Crypto Banter must be wrecked right now. Phantom will be a new beginning for the new and old players. I feel like my channel will be the only channel that survives. Like, these guys are moon boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Moon boys. Like, we've been short in the market the last few days. However, I'm going to give you my Bitcoin update right now. Let's take a look at total market cap. Let's get into it. It's Saturday night, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's take a deep breath. It is Saturday night. Okay? It's not like I'm working today. Yes, I am. But you know what I mean. I work every day. I haven't taken a day off in what? 450. What is this show? What is this show here? What show number is this? What show number are we on? Bobby, what show is this, Billy? Billy! We're on show number 459 without a break. This show has not skipped a day. And 459 days, can you believe that? Unbelievable. The consistency is key. You know, they did a survey on Americans. I can't believe we don't have 100 likes. I used to get 100 likes before I even showed up on the live. I cannot believe that. That's a disgrace. I feel just completely violated right now. I really do. I'll be honest with everybody. I'm a very sensitive guy. When the likes don't hit the viewers, I feel violated. Like, I feel like someone has come into my house, pulled my pants down, and just, bah! No, I'm just sorry. That was wrong. But I do feel I just feel violated. You know what I'm saying? Completely violated. George is a moon boy, or he would remortgage his house for Bitcoin. 110 likes. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. The likes went up hard. But, so let's take a look here, right? She put this. You're hilarious, Gina. I swear, you're one of the funniest people I ever met in my life. I got you with the like, bro. Please don't feel violated. T-Money, man. Clap them cheeks. Yo, that's so God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. My gosh. All right. So, Bitcoin. It took a dump down to 37,651. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames. Let's break it down. So, as you can see, look, I was talking about Bitcoin coming, and if Bitcoin could not break a previous high and the stochastics were to roll on you, you were going to get a dump to the downside. And look, this is just the channel we're in here. Look at the channel we're in. So it's likely we're going to come to the bottom of the channel. You know, I think this is a good place to open up a trade personally, you know, right here in the zone. But we'll see. We will see. We're very oversold now on the 4 hour. 4 hour double bottomed, wants to make a move back to the upside. You're in a bit of this falling wedge here on the 4 hour time frame. Okay. And even if we are entering a multi-year bear market, which we could be, I want everyone to realize that. Now, how many times, I just want to put a 333 in the comment section. Is it a good idea to become a Crypto Lifer member right now when the market is down and crazy? I believe it's a good idea because you know why? You're going to learn how to short the market. Because here's the deal. If you want to join a trading group, so here's the trading group. It's in this box right here, right? This is you. You're not in the box. You're outside of the box right now. You want to get into the box, right? You want to join a trading group. You want to know what it's like to be a part of the lifers. You want to be able to DM me anytime you want. You want to have me as your buddy. You want to be like, yo, the lifer is the man. You want to be in the group. You want to see all the amazing people that I've attracted in my life, and you want to hang out with them because they're awesome. I'm telling you right now. But anyway, so this is you. You want to get in the group, right? Now, why do you want to get in the group? Let's talk about it. You want to get in the group because you would like to hopefully change your life. Maybe you work a 9 to 5 you don't like. Maybe you'd like to make money from your computer. Maybe you want to learn how to trade from anywhere in the world, okay? So you get excited about that idea, and you're like, this is what I'm going to do. So would you want to join the trading group when just the gains are going up and the market's ripping so you can just learn how to take gains, and then you'll leave the group because you'll make your gains. You'll be like, oh, I had my fun, and then I'll still trade, and then the market will dump into a bear market, and I'll find the bear market, and I'll keep trucking, and then I'll find the low, and then one day we'll be like, all right, we're DAing, and we'll see the 50 cross the 200. We'll see the cross. We'll be like, okay, the 4 hour has made a move. We're going to start DCAing, and then boom, we're going to catch the bottoms, and boom, we're going to go up for the next bull run, right? And look, here's the deal. I'm going to show up every single day, right? So look, I'm here. The market's doing its thing. I'm here every single day. I'm going to catch the bottom. I guarantee it, because I'm going to be there, because I'm going to be consistent. My consistency is what's going to get me to where I need to be. So it's up to you what you want to do. But I truly believe if you join the group right now, you're going to be with me through this tough time, and you're going to ride up. And you're going to watch me become very, very wealthy, just like I did the last time. So a multi-year bear market would be a blessing for everybody here on the live channel. Some of you may be scared. Some of you may be capitulated. Some of you may be panic sold. Today may have been a hard day for you. It could have been a rough day. I get it. But at the same time, these are the prices that you are living for. These are the greatest times of your life right now. So it's whatever you want. You know, if you can trade on the lows, you'll dominate the highs. See what he just said? If you can trade on the lows, you'll dominate the highs. Been buying BTC since 2011. Still watching YouTube looking for bargains in the supermarket. I love what you just said. Crypto Hive, my man. We drink lemon water, not Kool-Aid. Shout out to Gina Bombina. And look, she ain't playing. We drink out of Doing Damage mugs, which I just ordered 40. They'll be here in 4 weeks, though. It takes a while. Bam, look at that. Put the lemon into the water for the pineal gland. Tell you what, my wife was sick today. She woke up saying, I don't feel good at all. So I did what I had to do with my team till about 2, 3. And then I took my 2 daughters, my baby and my daughter, to the park. And I just was with them for like 3 hours. Came home, washed their hands, got them cleaned up, and then took them out to dinner. When I was out to dinner, you know how weird is this? I'm at the park. This is a true story. I'm at the park, right? I see this guy playing with this kid. I'm at the park. You know, I kind of like, I don't look like your average dad, but I'm in all gray. My shoes match my pants, match my hat. Like, I'm in these Adidas pants, these Adidas gray pants that match the exact Keith Haring shirt I'm in, that match the hat I have on. Then I have the gray sneakers on. Like, I'm like Mr. Hip, I'm like decked out, you know? I see this other guy, and I could tell, like, all the other dads are just like, you know, whatever. I see this other dude. He's got a vest on. He's got an Apple Watch. He's got an earring. He's like, he's a young dad. He's got a kid. He's running around. I'm like, and there was something about him. I'm like, yo, that guy, like, and now there's a restaurant near the park, and I was going to go to the restaurant after with my kids, and I was like, because I was going to make my wife cook, and there was really nothing to eat. So I was like, all right, I'll just take the kids out because I'm going to do the dad thing, you know? So I see this dude in the park, and I'm like, all right, you know, and I'm telling you right now, like, I swear there's a crypto vibe to people nowadays. And I'm like, yo, that dude just looks like he's in crypto, man. Like, or he just looks like an entrepreneur. He looked like an entrepreneur. I couldn't tell crypto, but he had this aura to him, like he didn't give a dang, but he wasn't rude about it. And he looked like he had some money. Like, he looked like he had spent money on his clothes a little more. And I was like, man, this guy looks like he has money, and he looks like he's kind of like, I don't know, like hip to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was something about him. And I swear I'm psychic. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to see him at the restaurant later on. You know, I feel like they're going to go to the restaurant later. I just had this feeling. I don't know why I thought about it. I swear on my life. I was like, I think I'm going to see whoever's at this park at the restaurant. I saw another couple. I wasn't sure which couple I was going to see at the restaurant. But my mom was like, I think someone here is going to go to the restaurant later on. I drive home. I'm only like 5 minutes away. I drive back to the restaurant. It's like 5 minutes. It's quick. I get into the restaurant. And, of course, there he is with his kids. No lie. I'm telling you. And he's eating with his family, blah, 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 and I'm eating with my family. And eventually, like, our babies are talking, and our kids are looking at each other, so we start talking a little bit. Eventually, towards the end, I'm like, man, you look familiar to me. Like, did we grow up together? Because I moved back to my hometown after 20 years, and I can't remember everyone. And I'm like, and he's like, no, I'm from, like, upstate New York, but, you know. And then he looks at me, he's like, but you look familiar. He's like, are you on, like, do you play sports, bro? He's like, are you on, like, TV or something? And I was, like, flattered. I was like, I'm on YouTube. And he's like, that's where I seen your face. He's like, on BitBoy, right? And I was like, I don't know. What he says, though, he's like, dude, I run a crypto exchange. And he gives me his business card. I have it in my hand right now. Banksy, Anthony, my man Anthony, the founder and the CEO. And it's cash and crypto, BANXE, Banksy, Banksy, you know? And this is in the UK. I thought it was amazing. So it was so weird. Like, I take my kids to the park. Next thing, he's out of his chair. He's handing me his business card. We're just, like, openly talking. I was like, yo, come watch my YouTube channel. I'm a lifer. You know, you want to see. You know, it's like, he's like, you're into crypto? I was like, yo, when I saw you at the park, man, I had this feeling that you were a crypto guy. Like, just so crazy, man. What a funny story. So interesting to me. So this is what I see for Bitcoin. It's in a falling wedge. It's very oversold in the 4 hour. Every time it's been oversold here, it's got a bit of a bounce to the upside. So I am expecting a bounce for Bitcoin to the upside here from this 37,600 region. I am expecting a bounce. And it wasn't like, I was kind of expecting this drawdown to the downside. Like, it wasn't that, like, you know, It wasn't like unknown to me that we were going to make a drop, you know? We've been shorting the market for a while now. The Phantom 3S short made like 382%. We've been trading that on and off for the last month and a half. Like it's sad to short the something that you love like that, but you got to take advantage of the market. No heart, you know, you can't love these coins, everybody. You really can't. That's what I've learned about this game. This game will make you harder and harder and harder and harder till you just don't care anymore. Like, you will be, you know, you'll care about yourself, you'll care about your family and friends. Like, you'll have a heart, but when it comes to the market and money, you just won't care anymore. Like, nothing will faze you. You know, they could rip your heart out, step on it, you know. Okay, my man, I'm about to join. I want to be a member. I'm tired of losing, and yesterday was my birthday. Joining your group will be my birthday present. You deserve it, dude. You deserve it. Dude, even if you don't even have to join the group right now. You could just join the server. Join the server and then read the testimonials. Like, just read what people are saying about me. Like, look. Let's just read, like, you know, we're going to get into Bitcoin. We're going to have a great time tonight. It's Saturday night. But, like, let's just take a look. I show up every single day, too, man. Do you want to be around a guy who just shows up once a week or edits a video? Like, I show up every single day. You see exactly who I am live, like, for 2 hours every single day. Phantom, 60. Did it go to 60 cents? Did it really go? It was at 68 just then? Did it really just drop another 6 cents? Did it really just collapse? No, 68. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I'm a moderator on Crypto Brown's channel, dude. Crypto Brown. Cool, man. I have no idea who that is. I'm so sorry. But that's awesome. Appreciate that. So look, read number one, look at the gains. You can see all the gains that we've made in the last 2 months consistently. Like, you know, like I put this trade out last night and it's up, bang, 13%. No stop loss got hit, even though the market's been dismal, right? We shorted Phantom out of this rising wedge. We banged on them for 17% gains. The next morning we saw a falling wedge. We took that one for another 13% gains, and it's up even more now. You know, the 25th to the 28th, we took WXT. You know, and you know we'll short, we'll long, we'll do whatever it is. We took Elon. We took Ape. Ape was in a perfect, nice channel. Banged on them for another 30% gains, and we got even more out of that one too. We took Ape even before that. See. So whatever's hot in the market, I'm going to scan it. I scan the market for hours a day. And if I find a coin, you're going to know about it. So you're going to know about all the hottest coins. You're going to know about what moves. When the market dumps, we find the strong coins and we know what to trade. Like, we're just like, we know exactly how to handle the market on any given day. Everything Bitcoin has done. Bear market I've been through. Bull markets I've been through. Accumulation, you know, shorting it, swinging it, you name it. The 1 minute chart, the weekly chart, the 1 month chart. I got it all for you. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Look at this. 2 months ago, I was struggling financially, paying for med school. Thanks to your Phantom call, I paid off 2 years worth of debt. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. See, that's why you have to pay. You always have to sell. See, he sold his Phantom. Good thing he did. Sam is the real deal. After one private lesson and watching a lot of streams, I 5x'd my portfolio. Look at that, you know. Haven't missed a stream for a month. The Patreon does more for me than just good calls. It's one of the only times I enjoy checking my phone. Thanks for the steady stream of clarity. I doubled down this morning on some baby BNB and just threw down enough to pay for my Patreon. Lifer will show you how to deep dive and find them gems, you know, and the list just goes on. I've been swing trading for a while with good success, but Sam, my brother, your TA, helped give me the confidence to start trading low leverage. I am very close to being in a position to do this full time and be with my family more. So many thanks. Seriously. Thank you for your wisdom. And it goes on. What's up, Lifer? Here for the knowledge. You taught me more than anyone on YouTube, hands down. Appreciate all you do. There's no community that shares so many good trades in this community. If you're new to trading, you can get private tutoring from the one and only Crypto Lifer. We're here to make you a better trader, but to become a better trader, you also need to invest in yourself and do effort to become good. Being average is not going to make your life better. It's true, and you could just keep reading these. Made an extra $70K this year just taking calls and paying attention. Lifer is legit. Currently in the process of opening up my own business. All thanks to you, Lifer, and you in the group. I feel like I owe him my life, my future. Crypto is life. Yo, like, this is going to make me cry, so I'm going to move on for the night. But if you want to sit here and read these, they'll change. I hope they change the way you feel about me, because I can't even believe that's me who they're talking about. I feel like I'm thinking I'm reading about somebody else. Like, I don't do well with the compliments. I love them, but yeah. Stable coins rolling in on Binance, so get ready for the drop. This is nothing yet. Let's go, Chief. Your TA is the best. Shout out to Philippe, man. So taking a look at BTC, right? And let's take a look at levels and areas to watch. But, like, we're still holding a higher high in the 4-hour. I know everyone's getting bearish, but, like, honestly, like, yeah, it's sad. I mean, all coins got rocked and knocked. But Bitcoin, like, I don't know, man. There's still some love out there. I love Bitcoin, and I'll just DCA while everyone's panic selling. You know what I'm saying? But I do see a bounce here for Bitcoin to the upside based on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. Yeah, the 1 hour just humiliated itself, right? And it's simple to short, everyone. When the Stokes retrace back up and you can't get above resistance and it looks like they're going to roll on you, just short the market. It's a bear flag, okay? Simple bear flag. Drop to the downside, okay? Could even go even further down, all right? And then you look at smaller time frames. They're going to tell you whether the pain's over or not. Like now, this 15-minute, look, that's a bear flag that the 15-minute was in. You can see it. See that? We double bottomed. We tried to hold. We could not. We got rejected, and we rolled over. Okay? Now we're oversold in the 15-minute. Where do we go from here? Well, now you got to see if you get above. Like, the bulls need this area back. So if you start doing this, you see the 15-minute get up here and try to roll over, it's likely it's going to continue to the downside. This would be a massive short. You see that? And you just continue. And we're just going to we'll take whatever the market gives us. Whatever the market gives us, we'll take it. And that may be what we see. So I'm projecting the idea that we may continue to short. However, the 15-minute could give us the momentum back to the upside and start doing this. And we could get the shoulder, the head and the shoulder. And then that could break us out. And then we could start actually making some moves here. Both things are possible. We don't know what's going to happen, but the TA will tell us on the smaller time frames. So all we have to do is watch the smaller time frames, and we'll be able to figure out where we're going, you know? Right now, if you look at the 7-minute, a 7-minute is a time frame I like to watch pretty closely. Kind of a shoulder, head, and shoulder, but it's, you know. But to me, it's kind of a bear flag there, and that kind of suggests we may roll over. I've seen the 7-minute completely roll us to the downside. There's a chance we continue down here, okay? There is a chance we continue to the downside. Massive dumpage, okay? So just be careful. Be very careful. And I'll keep you updated in my trading group. And there's a chance that this is rolling over. We want to stay sideways, but we're getting overbought on the 7-minute time frame. We're not going up. We're not retracing. We're not getting bought. No one's diving in here for the sell. So smaller time frames kind of keep you keen to where the price action will go. And I'm showing you right now how to kind of stay calm, stay collected, and get through these downtimes, because it's not always going to be easy. But there's money to be made out here. I just want you to know there's money to be made. Take a look at Phantom 3S. All right? And this thing just keeps rolling on them. Like, look at that thing. And, like, even just this flag alone here. And I just love how TA seems to play out. Because that's a long flag. You could take that flag to that flag. It's tell you where you're going to go. And that's where you went. It's just crazy to me. You have a long flag. You take the pole. And bang, bang, bang. I mean, FITFI is still ripping. Wow, FITFI is still ripping. That's crazy. Gina Balbino, hope to see your content soon. The Europeans will sell right up in the morning. Sublifers, nothing wrong to double bottom of 34,000 Bitcoin. Super Chats, FITFI. We'll take a look at FITFI. Yeah, that thing's banging on them. So the Phantom short looks like it's going to, cool off and come back down. It's overbought on the 4-hour, right? Come back down. Looks like the fun's over, but I mean, what a short. That was an insane move. Like, we were all over it, everybody. We gave it to you. Look at it on the daily. The last 3 days, it made insane gains. And we were all over it for you. We charted it 136% gains for the Phantom short. So there's money to be made if you keep your head on tight, like Philippe says. You just got to keep yourself motivated. You got to keep yourself focused. And you can't have all your bags in one basket. And you can't, and you got to have stablecoin ready to rock. And I talk about that. I talk about how I keep 20 to 40, depending on the time period. 20 to 40% of my entire portfolio is always in a stablecoin, ready to swing trade, ready to go, ready to take advantage of a monster move. Hey, yo, 2:40 a.m. here in my country, but we're still here listening to the Lifer. We love you, man. Much respect to you and yours, man. That's right. That's respect. Love y'all. Thank you. So you guys are talking about Ethereum name service. Let's take a look at ENS here on KuCoin. Yeah, look at that. And it's funny. Look, I even drew this, and I have it like this. How funny is that? Now, it is overbought now. I would like to breach. You know what I'm saying? It's getting there. Let's take a look at the 4-hour has momentum. 4-hour does have momentum. Could still continue up. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is flagging. You may be right. This thing looks like it wants to continue. Look at that, breaking out. I'd watch this closely. It's got momentum on the 4 hour. So why everyone's wilding out and freaking out? We're cool, calm, and collected. Mental toughness. You ever watch Doc Rivers and the Celtics? Mental toughness. When they beat the Lakers, mental toughness. Paul Pierce, man. Kevin Garnett. Ray Allen. Perkins. The team was insane. Oh, man, those were the days, baby. Those were the days. Celtics got a big game tomorrow night. Celtics got a big game tomorrow night. Let's go Celtics, baby. Let's go Celtics, baby. I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling my Celtics playing hard right now. Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum. Man, the team's looking tight, man. We finally got size, finesse, and speed, man. We got it all. Celtics are looking dangerous. We've been building for years. ENS looks like it could break out. It did break out here. What you want to see is you want to see it breach this trend line. Don't chase. Wait for it to retrace. That'd be a beautiful retracement. It would look like a falling wedge on the 7-minute. Something like that. And you'd see low stochastics at the same time, and that would give you your bang, bang, bang move. I would watch that closely. There's a chance you make 25%. Actually, less. Let me bring that up. But you can see we were all over this because you can see my drawing. Someone must have asked me about it like 2 or 3 days ago. And I said maybe it can do the B Pro Shuffle, right? The B Pro Shuffle where it found the bottom and boom to the upside. And Bitcoin 3L is starting to make a bit of a move. Bitcoin's starting to jump back up to the upside here. Wow. Wow. Let's take a look at total. The entire market cap of cryptocurrency. I go over it every single day. This is the most important thing to watch. Okay? And there you have it. I mean, we breached. We couldn't get in. And then we lost momentum there. So I did say we were in this falling wedge. We were going to break to the downside. Hoping we would hold right there. I circled it. Hoping we would hold. We came back up and we got just blasted. So total market cap of all of cryptocurrency has now broken a dangerous trend here. You see that? And this could begin a bear move here. The humble measured move is this here. And this is the total market cap of all of crypto going to $1.1 trillion. Like, makes you wonder, like, who would be getting out of crypto and for why? Can we check FITFI? We will. Thank you so much, Sarah Hodge. We will. Thank you so much for that. Just want to look at the total market cap and see what's going on here. So we blasted. We broke through 1.79 trillion. We need to hold this level at 1.64. Like, that's going to be the last line in the sand for me. We don't hold 1.64. We're coming down to $1.5 trillion in the market cap, man. Tough. But there's a chance this is a fake out, breakout. They're scaring people. Just capitulating, you know? This is fear, man. They like to really, max pain has to be met. Max pain, they need to shred everybody's wallet to the downside. What do you say you're shorting the market when your chart is showing a long? Anyway, I'm not going to answer these questions anymore. Okay, let's move forward. No worries. I just noticed. Haha. Thank you. Yeah. So, anyway. 241 here. Savo. So we need to hold $1.64 trillion. Very, very important. Let's take a look at total 3, which is the entire market cap of all of the altcoins. And look, I even drew this idea. I said, there's one of two things. This is a symmetrical triangle. I said we're either breaking out to the upside or breaking down to the downside. You can see my drawings. I'm like, either one is going to happen here. We're getting tight. So far, we have chosen the downside, which is absolutely horrible, right? Let's see if we bearish retest back in or if we continue to dump, and we will find out. We will find out, right? Bam. So take a look at this here. Bearish retest back in and a dump to the downside. That's what could be happening. Or do we get back into the pattern? I mean, we're oversold in the 4 hour. It says we have momentum back up. The daily says we want to move back up as well, right? This is where I would buy, not sell, just in my humble opinion. So let me delete all this work and see, like, can we work it back in? Like, is it? To me, I feel like it broke that trend. I mean, you can't lie about a trend. Like, you can't fake it. And you can feel trend lines. Like, when you make them, you can feel when you made them. Like, pretty sad. We broke a major trend line for the altcoins. A major trend line for the altcoins. So we either get back in there or we bump and run. A bump and run is a scary situation. You try to get back in and then you just this will melt down to the downside pretty nastily. So I'd be very, very careful for that. I would be watchful for that. It could definitely happen for sure. And we'd have to be very, very careful. If it does not, if it gets back in the pattern, this thing could still break up to the upside. But remember, it's a symmetrical pattern. And either thing could happen here. So pulled the rug out from underneath us from Friday to Saturday. Just boom. Like, and I'm like sitting there like running around, taking care of my kids today on a day when the market just completely annihilates us. And that's what happens. That's what happens, man. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. And that's why I've almost lost my life, and money is not everything to me. Because if I made money everything to me, I would be affected. But money is not everything to me. Look, the Dow just lost 1,000 points on Friday afternoon. I mean, this is a foreshadowing of pain to come. But look, I keep showing everybody the 2-week chart. 2-week on the chart, 2-week chart on the Dow suggests that we are trying to recover. Maybe one more slip up, but like this is the lows where we bounce. We bounce from all these levels. So I know there's a lot of fear in the market. I know people are bugging out. But again, this is where you have to open up the wallet. In my humble opinion, this is where not you, because I can't tell anyone what to do, but I can show you what I do. And then you can look back years later and be like, wow, I should have done what he did. So you can compare what I'm doing. And 22, I mean, we've even lower. The fear was lower yesterday, which is kind of strange to me. The fear was lower yesterday. You'd think the fear wouldn't not have been lower yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But, and you know, a lifer gave me this. It's Labradorite. Keeps you grounded. Keeps the intuition strong. So we come in here into this gray area. And if we get lower and lower, the more and more Bitcoin I will be buying. It's just simple as that. Because this is never really, this is always giving me pretty good bargain prices for Bitcoin. So I'm not stressing it. I'm really not stressing it. It's tough out here. But I stablecoined enough. I have enough cash flow on the sidelines. So whatever happens, it's okay. Whatever happens, it's okay. I kept cash on the side. I never went all in. I kept saying that. I said, you know, you always have to be careful. Market could trip on you. And it did. Okay. And Bitcoin is trying to recover. And I showed you what's going to happen. And we talked about it already. And you're going to be watching, if you want to know, you're going to be watching that 7-minute time frame and seeing what this, you know, if we can break to the upside out of this, or if it's going to actually roll over on us. Right now, it's looking like it's going to roll over to the downside. So higher probability we're going to see more downside here for Bitcoin. Like right here, measured move is 36,900. All right. What is like the level of last resort for Bitcoin? Well, let's take a look at that. You know, let's take a look at that. Is the market fully collapsing? You know, let's take a look at the history index here. Okay. Look at that. Falling wedge could break to the upside. Did not. Look. And why did it not? You know, this was last night when we were low in the Stokes. But you just keep watching the Stokes and you see that it rolled over to the downside. You see what I'm saying? This should have rolled up. 64% chance, 68% chance this is breaking up. But you know what? Doesn't matter. How you figure out if it's breaking out or not, go to the 7-minute. Look, the 7-minute could not, and then you just make your support and resistance lines. Once you fell below this line and you couldn't get above it and you were starting to roll, like see that? See what I'm trying to show you? And the same thing could be happening right here. Because now you got resistance here and you can't seem to get above it. So now, you know, it's a short. And then what you do is you go look at the short right now. Like you go look at a short, like Phantom's been spent. But look at another coin that follows the short, like DOT3S, right? And that will follow Bitcoin pretty much. And look, it's in the falling wedge, and it should be in a flag ready to boom. So if Bitcoin drops, you take advantage with this move to the upside. All right? And you can start the move on the 7-minute and then go from there. Start raising stop losses and then see where you end up. That's my trading style. That's how I take money out of the market no matter what happens. Okay? So right now, shorting DOT3S is the move for 18% gains. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. All right? But that's not what you need to be doing. I'm sorry. That's what I would be doing. You can do whatever you want. All right? I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Okay? Last year in the May crash, I freaked out and made some bad decisions. 1 year later, these drops don't bother me. Thanks to listening to you. Shout out to Luis Galejos, man. Much respect to you for saying that. I love you, brother. I love you. And we are stronger every day together when we get a lifer like you and the team. Lifer, please take a trend line on the daily 24th of January to the 24th of February. We are bouncing perfectly off it as support. Shout out to Lane Hughes. I appreciate you, man. Watching from home in Marshfield, Mass. Go Celtics, Bruins, and Red Sox. And, of course, the Pats. Shout out to David Hagan. You know, my dad's good friend, Peter. I don't know if you remember how could I forget his last? My dad's friend was a mechanic out of Marshfield, well-known guy, out of his mind. He ran with the Red Emeralds, which was a bike gang, you know, robbed banks. He did it all. He was out of his mind, man. He actually backed his truck up into the Hells Angels motorcycles, just backed it right up at their bar, literally knocked down 5 of their bikes and drove away with the name of his towing company right on the side. Like, he was out of his mind. My dad's good friend from Marshfield. How could I forget this dude's last name, though? You might know him. I used to go to the Bridgeway with my dad down there. You know, my dad bought a boat off the owner of the Bridgeway, Lucano, you know, the Italian family there. Just like Pee Wee Herman did. What's goody? Shout out to C. Charter NYC. Tree Invest, my man. I remember when my Mt. Gox took my Bitcoin. That was a crazy time in life. Oh, man, that's sad. Sorry about that. No other MetaMask course out there. We do have a MetaMask course the first Friday of each month. It's coming up in May. I'm eating oodles and noodles tonight. There you go, man. Love the Bridgeway. Yeah, the Pokaris. Yeah. See, the Pokaris. You got them. The Pokaris. Yeah. My dad bought a boat off him. I remember when I was a kid. I remember having the baked stuffed lobster over there, sitting at the bar. Funny, man. You know, man. Everybody knows everybody over here. Lang Hughes, you're right. I see that. Are you into DeFi? Which strategies do you use to yield profits in the bear market? Well, right now, I'm staking Cake for gains. Cake's been actually pretty good right now. Cake's been doing pretty well. Thanks, your energy and valuable info lifer anytime, man. And you'll have a lot of people on the live tonight. 300 people on the live stream, 213 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the $8.97 in Super Chat. You people are unbelievable. Much respect to you and yours. So look, DOT3S could make a move here. We're going to watch it closely, but this is what we're talking about. And this is how I make gains in the market. Instead of freaking out, you just calm down and see what's in front of you. Take advantage of what's going down, okay? So we look at the total market cap. We can see what's going on. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. And honestly, that was going to move up. See, we saw this rising wedge. We predicted it would move to the upside, and look what it did. It did move to the upside, right? Bitcoin dominance ran up because people got stopped out of altcoins, okay? And honestly, we kind of had a foreshadowing. Why do we have a foreshadowing of this? Because remember when we looked at the 4-hour the other day, U.S. dominance wanted to pump to the upside, right? And so did Bitcoin dominance. And that usually means people are running out of the market. They're getting stopped. That usually means alts are going to either pump or dump. You get it? Because alts are going to dump, actually, because people are going to run out into the USD. Now, I believe these are the greatest prices on earth. But again, you're going to have to come to terms on your own. I mean, look at this resistance point we're at here on the 4-hour. And if you look at the daily too as well, the daily is getting overbought as well here. And this is a big resistance zone for the dollar. It doesn't like to get above the zone. It's had trouble here many, many times. So we're going to cool as a cucumber. We're just going to keep watching these ideas, and we're going to play it out the way it's supposed to be played. It's also an ascending triangle, which is a bilateral pattern, which means it could break down or up 50% of the time. We go to the bigger time frames like the weekly. You're still pushing up and suggesting that we may see some more pain for a while. But the 2-week chart says, okay, you might have 2-3 more weeks, and then you're going to dump. So you might come up, and then you're coming down. I mean, so fine. They may have their time for a little while. But you know, Bitcoin is like a good friend. And the US dollar is like a shady person who's like running a Ponzi scheme. Like, it's only a matter of time till the Ponzi scheme falls down. Sad to say, the US dollar is a Ponzi scheme, in case you didn't know. Like, they created the Federal Reserve. It's a building. It's a private building owned by 6 or 12 families. We don't even know. They get a dividend from it, 6% a year, from the stocks that they own inside of the ownership. They then print money by the barrels and chunks. They exchange it for what are called bonds at the U.S. Treasury. The Treasury makes bonds. They exchange the dollars for bonds. Then bonds end up at the Federal Reserve in piles, and money ends up at the Treasury. Banks, what they do are in the middle, they're intermediaries in the middle, the big banks of the world. And what they do is they go to something called the open auction, like an open exchange auction. And what they do is they all go, so basically 2 politicians go against each other. Okay? You have a Republican, you have a Democrat. And they both say they're going to, well, this guy says he's going to build a library. We need a new library in the town. The Republican says he's going to build bike lanes, you know, because someone got killed. And both of them are going to, the new library costs $5 million. The bike lanes cost $6 million. Where are each of these people going to get the $5 to $6 million for the town that they promised everyone, the things that they said? They're going to go to D.C., they're going to go to Washington, D.C., and they're going to vote for deficit spending. They're going to sit in the big cabinet, and they're going to say, raise the deficit, because they need the money, and they don't want to lose the votes that they just earned. Yeah, lifer is about to be used for the land sale. Watch a tank in 7 minutes. Yeah, I get it. Without being rude, 90% of America doesn't know anything about the word or anything outside the state they live in. I know. Love this channel, man. APV, thank you, brother. We are the people. Are what's backing the dollar or our birth certificate. I believe that too, yeah. So listen, so they vote for deficit spending. Our government creates a bond. It sends it to the open market system where all the world banks auction and try to get our debt. One of them wins the debt and buys the bond. They then sell the bond to the Federal Reserve for a profit. Funds are made at the bank that are digits on a computer. Our dollar has been devalued there. And then the Federal Reserve buys the bond for a profit. Also, the funds are given they're printed basically by the, you know, when they get added to the U.S. Treasury. So money is being created all over the place. It's a Ponzi scheme. We live in a Ponzi scheme. I'm sorry to break it to you, but the U.S. dollar is a Ponzi scheme. And the quicker you realize that, the faster you will find a way to procure your wealth. Whether it's through fine art, fancy cars, anything is better than the dollar. Anything that's scarce, okay? Why do you think rich people, why does Jay Leno own so many cars? Because at one point, he doesn't know where else to put his money. He can't put it in the bank. He can't put it in homes. So he's smart. He said, you know, if I just keep them in, I like the cars. I love them. I like to look at them. You know, he gets to go to auctions. He has a life with it. And then they actually gain value every single year because they're scarce. So he has a scarce asset that you never get again, a 1957 Shelby, whatever it is, you know? So 2-week chart, this is, you know, we want to see this get rejected here. We want to see this 2-week chart come down and then fake out and dump to the downside, which is kind of suggested here by the 2-week chart to the downside. So we're looking at bigger time frames. All right. I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind. It says if you hold cryptocurrency, you need to see this indicator. So check this out. I'm gonna show you the indicator that I've built with my team. Danny really did it all. Danny is the genius behind it all. I'd like to take credit. However, he did say he watched me and he coded my brain. So without me, the indicator never would exist, okay? But without Danny, the indicator never would exist. So we're 50-50 on this together, and we built this indicator. I'm revealing it right now for one of the first times live on my live stream. I think we're going to call it like the Momentum Master or Lifer Indicator. I don't know exactly. You guys can tell us what we should name it. But it's pretty outrageous. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty sweet deal, this indicator. So I want to show you the Williams on the weekly chart, all right? And this Williams, if you go and research the Williams, very accurate stochastics money flow indicator, volume-weighted, volume-weighted stochastics, basically. You know, it's a volume-weighted RSI. And you can see, like, whenever it turns green and gets below the dotted line, it's this white line down here. Whenever it turns green and gets into the below the dotted line, it's giving a very strong buy bottom signal for whatever asset that it's watching. So right there, it gave you a buy bottom signal there at 1.25 on US. Oh, sorry. I'm like, why does it look like that? I'm like, put it on Bitcoin, you fool. So look, we're looking at Bitcoin in its entirety here, and we're looking at all these times the Williams went below the green line. So right there was below the green line. Bitcoin was at like $591. Okay. Perfect buy. And then we would rip all the way to 220,000. What a move, right? 40x. Not bad for Bitcoin. And it did a 40x from December of 2014 to in 3 years. It did a 40x. Not too bad. What a good asset, huh? It would come down, never go to 500 again, too, you know. And it would call a low here when the Williams would go below the dotted line and become green. And unbelievable buy right there at 34,000, at 3,400, sorry, you know. Then the Williams would get low again here, and it would kind of do a divergence here, and you get two kind of lows. They try to call the bottom. The pandemic was kind of uncalled for. But again, it called that low right there at 6,400, and then it even got low and touched the dotted line at that $3,800 region for the pandemic low. I did buy Bitcoin right there. It was crazy. I'll never forget it. It changed my life forever. So now we came down and we bottomed down here, and we were green below the dotted line. Then we bottomed back here in that first time on that crazy wick, which we've never been that low again. We never got to that 30K low again, ever again. And now the monthly is giving me a rocket ship. All right. Now it doesn't give a lot of rocket ships. The last time this indicator gave a rocket ship was right here. Okay. It called a rocket ship there. We did impulse. It called that beautiful pump, right? Basically. And it also has this weighted moving average here, which is extremely strong. And you can see Bitcoin usually never likes to get, if we do go below this, it is a bear market. It is a bear market. So you can see, like, I mean, we try to get, so it's very crucial we stay above this line. But this is also showing signs. And what we did here with the stochastics RSI is when you watch it, watch this. My trading style is to look at the stochastics RSI on the, like on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So right now, when you're on the 1 hour, you also see the 4 hour time frame. You see two time frames. You have to go up here into the indicator. You have to flip on the setting. And I have to type in higher time frame stochastic, right? HTF, right? Because what that's going to do is it's going to give me the time frame of the next indicator above me, okay? See this show ATR trailing stop? You could even do that, which is awesome. It gives you an ATR trailing stop. Tells you where the market maker would most likely leave the liquidity and where you might be safe keeping your stop loss. It's pretty awesome what this thing does. We tried to take care of any single thing that you would have thought about in your life with this indicator. And Danny is just obsessive. I'm obsessive. You wouldn't find two brains better to tackle an indicator, in my humble opinion. It's pretty crazy. Where is this HTR? I'm like, why can't I find it? I think I'm in A. Oh, that's why I'm in A. Duh. You're not going to find it in A. I got to go to B. So sitting here in B, I'm going to go and add the higher time frame. Where are you, man? Inputs. Yeah. Show higher time frame stochastic. You click on that, right? Now I have stochastics from the 1 hour and the 4 hour. You see? When they kiss, it tends to be a point where price action likes to blast to the upside. So by seeing two stochastics at the same time, I'm able to kind of build an idea here, right? Which is pretty impressive, right? So, and then I don't have to switch between multiple time frames, you know. On the 1 hour, it's giving the Williams is giving a buy signal too as well with a rocket. We'll see if it moves up to the upside, you know. Okay. So we're just showing you this, and I honestly will probably trade a lot in my old style. I could trade both styles. I'm kind of OCD. At one point, I have to pick a style for most part. But like, I'm accurate with my old school style. I'm accurate with that. Like, it depends, and there's a lot more going on with the indicator than just that, you know. Wow, that was just a bloodbath today. It actually wasn't even that bad. 38,000. If you think of Bitcoin, 37,600. Like. But I guess it just like, it shocked the market, and it broke a big resistance point too, though. However, low, higher low, like we're still holding a higher low on the daily time frame. Like, you know, I keep reiterating this. Another thing that I keep showing is this idea. And I'm not bearish or bullish. I'm just going over some facts here. See, now the weekly is, to me, starting to break, right? And tonight is the monthly candle close. Let's just take a look. The monthly candle did close. So here we are with the monthly candle close. Won't be that hard. I can't, you know, the weekly is the weekly, you know. It's actually really not good because we were talking about the idea that if the monthly closed bearishly, you know, we're still holding a trend line on the monthly. That's actually okay. Like if we, you know, we could, you know, every time, the bigger time frames I go to, the worse, you know. We haven't closed the candle below, let's see here, this candle closed at 35,000. We haven't closed the candle below 35,000 since like March of 2021. Not even actually before that. This candle was the only one to close from February of 21. This candle closed above, closed above, closed above. Every single candle has closed above $35,000. So like $35K is kind of a level right now We breach 35K, then I'll be sweating a little more. You know, but I'm still not like, I should be sweating way more than I am right now, but I'm still just like, yeah, you know, it's all right, you know. Slowly down from here. Anything could happen, my man. But it probably could be, there could be a slow bleed out into a multi-year bear market. It's perfect support. I think Bitcoin and ETH are going to take another dip. Oh, the word think. That's a great word to have in trading. Pretty hard times at the moment to know when the trend is going. Much indecision in the market, but mostly bearish at the moment. But let's see. Super chat, FITFI. So you guys aren't hearing me, right? You guys just aren't hearing me. Amber Heard said to sell XRP and then rebuy at 30 cents. Thoughts? Fame. Did she really say to sell XRP? Or are you just messing around? You're probably messing around. Hey, have my own built-in pool floats. Bottom pool float. Sound like a turd that sinks to the bottom of the pool, but never quite touches the bottom. Yeah, what is a bottom pool float? Like, what is that? Become a lifer. Probably another dip. Actually, don't think at all. Yeah. Thinking hurts, man. You know, you don't want to do that on the Saturday night. Saturday night, you don't want to be thinking too hard, you know? You want to take it easy, huh? Take it easy, huh? And look, I mean, the DXY pumping to the upside here. And we had it in this bear flag suggesting they could break up. But look, the monthly says I'm cooked, man. The monthly suggests that you're coming down. It's a lot of fear right now, everybody. But, like, you'd be surprised. Like, 2-3 days from now, Bitcoin could rip back to 39. Alts will run up. They'll come back up so fast. And whoever panics sold will be eating their shorts. Like, they'll be like, what did I do? I've seen it all, everyone. So what I do is I just keep a cool head. Like, my man Patrick Smith is like, going down for sure. Like, yeah. Like, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do what you just did and claim I know. I don't know where Bitcoin's going. I don't know. I don't claim to ever tell anyone where Bitcoin's going to go. I show you the probabilities every single day based on my indicators that I use. Or the indicators that I use. They're not even mine. They're ones that I rent for the time being. Just holding and buying more. Well, I love you, Patrick, because then you're on the right pack. You're on the right track. You sounded like a perma bear for a second. TA isn't everything. One whale and the whole game will change in crypto. I mean, yes and no. But the TA will show you that a whale's coming. See, what I'm trying to show you is this. That through technical analysis, it's vibrational energy of humans. Humans are all spiritually psychic in my mind, even if you don't know it. You'll do something with intuition. Like today, I knew that guy was going to be at the restaurant. So I went to the restaurant. I almost knew I was going to meet him. I saw him with his kids, and I was like, man, I'm going to meet that guy at the restaurant later. I never heard him say he was going to go to that restaurant. Something just told me that he was going to be there later. I have his business card in my hand now. How did that all happen? Because we're all intuitive. I'm strongly an intuitive. Like, I believe you use Labradorite at all times, and like you will feel your intuition, and you'll be able to you'll piece your life together. I basically, you'll be in control of your life. Your subconscious mind will control your life. Boss man, think this bloodbath has anything to do with the 50-point rate hike coming in May? Of course it does. They're raising the 50 point where they're making people sell out of the Nasdaq, and we're connected to the Nasdaq. Of course, the whales may have blurred the lines of TA. They bought in so heavy that it could be hiding reality. Whales buy could upward move soon, or they wouldn't have bought all year. Abdominal man, spaghetti rigetti. I agree. They've been buying a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, though. We will see. We will see. Totally. So the monthly says we're cooked. We break this resistance, then maybe we come up here, and there will be some trouble more. But this is the dollar index. It's saying that we're about to tank, and it ain't happy with where we're at. But we'll see. Anything is possible. The crypto exchanges are playing against their punters, so they know when to dump the market. Binance trades against the traders. Intuition is awesome. Trust it. Shout out to Douglas Boucher. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here, man. I hope I said your name right. I think I did. Bobby Boucher. Dougie Boucher. Let's take a look at Cake. Cake was holding up pretty good, but DeFi even took a bit of a beatdown today. But even look at Cake. I mean, it doesn't matter what coin it was. It took a beatdown today. Like, the entire market took a beatdown. Unbelievable. And then big levels of support and resistance have been breached, though, on almost every coin. Like, that was a major red sell-off on almost anything. It was like a red button, right? Like, someone pressed a red button and was just like, it's It's kind of crazy because it's not that big of a candle here. Like 752 to 725. Like, we may V-shaped recovery right back up here. This could be a capitulation wick, you know. You hear about the interview where Roger Ver said he thinks Doge could flip Bitcoin to become the world's most dominant crypto? Anything is possible, man. Link, how about it? It'll keep going down. Check out the Ethereum gas fees. CVD showed that the retail sold and whales bought all this level. So let's see what it's up to. Williams indicator on my trading view looks nothing like Lifer's Williams indicator. Yeah, we've done a bunch of things to it. How much time Phantom will take to recover? Going down like crazy. Honestly, man, I'm kind of giving up on the project. I have to be honest. And it's sad because I was all about Phantom. All about it. But I have to pivot at this point. Like, I'm not going down with a ship, man. You know? I'm taking my gains and 10x and what I got and moving on. Like, it is what it is. You know? Can you check out Kadena? I had to buy a little more KNC. It won't go under 5. Let's take a look at Kyber Network. It has been hot. Kyber Network has been hot. And look, everyone, when the market does this, this is what you do. Swing to coin market cap. Take a look at the 24-hour. You want to see if anything is floating. And look, you should see all stable coins, and you do. When you see all stable coins, the market is just in pain. When the top 9 coins are stable coins. But look, NEM somehow not getting hit too bad, which is funny, right? Eunice said, Leo, that's not. But Quant kind of holding the 58. Huobi token, which I showed earlier today as being bullish. It's just from my instincts, you know. FTT not taking too bad of a hit below 40 there. Yearn Finance, 16,000. Tron. Funny, Yearn's still at 16,000. Remember, people were buying that thing at $60, $600 when I was in the market. Look, we're starting to move here. I believe there is a move coming. We could see some more downside slowly here. I got the short on the .3S. Cooking, baby. So, you think it won't go below 5? Look, it is below 5 right now. Look at that. You're like, it won't go below 5. It's, dude, everything is breaching. Wow. Panic selling all day long. Long PYR. Can you explain why DCAing into NAKA? I mean, I began DCAing into NAKA. I 500 4 times, man. I didn't put, in my opinion, I didn't put that much money in there. In my humble opinion, you know. And I bought it a little by little, like 39, 30. You know, I did get some at 30, like 40, 30, maybe like 250 at 41, 250 at 39. It is underwater. I will make it clear. But and I don't have to watch the market. I may bail out with $1,000 loss, $500 loss, or I may just stay in, or I may DCA. I got to see what Bitcoin does. Yeah, KNC not going below 5 didn't age very well. I know, right? And more downside for Link. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And it's a bloodbath, man. It's a complete bloodbath for sure. Complete bloodbath. You're losing these major support levels. Major support levels. However, you know, until you break this level, you know, you could still be in the game here. So there's just, you know, you never know. If you tell yourself you know, then you miss out on the bottoms. And you leave too early. If you tell yourself, you know, you ride too hot, like you just got to take the market one day at a time. There's nothing else you can do. You can't force it. You can't make it. You can't, you know, you can't make it happen like that. I see we all didn't see this coming. What are you talking about? We've been number one, we called the top on the market way back when. Look at this. Right here, look. I kept saying to everybody, are you ready for Bitcoin to go to 14K? I said it every single day on my live stream. So we were ready for this. I kept saying, are you ready for Bitcoin to go to 14K? Can you handle it? I said, do you have a plan for Bitcoin going to $14,000? Do you have a plan? If Bitcoin goes to 26, 25K, can you handle it? I say it on the live stream almost every single day. So my group, I believe we were ready for it, in my humble opinion. Time to buy and buy. Time to buy and buy. What's up, Sam? Shout out to Mark Whitfield, my man. I'm making huge gains with this panic selling. Just leave your emotions aside and trust the TA. See? I keep my tap dance and shoes on, ready for anything. See? That's what I'm talking about. Super chats are open. Please send in a super chat for a deep dive. People are like, the only thing is diving. Nothing's deep right now. It's just diving. We're going to watch to see if this 7-minute wants to roll. Looks like it's about to roll on us, though. You see it? I mean, it's... You didn't break above previous support or resistance. You know, if you want me to just make it real clean, I'll get rid of the moving averages. You just look at price action. I mean, this is the definition of a bear flag. Okay? That's a bear flag, everybody. A bear pennant. That's the length of your pole. You're about to roll over on the stochastics RSI. Like, you want to see what capitulation is? Here it is right here, 36,000. The rollover. Now, we could get a bounce. Anything is possible. It's just more probable that we drop. I would love it if we just did a insane move to the upside. Now, the only thing is a lot of people are lining up to short right now. A lot of people are lining up to short. So, you know, they could be going after those liquidations. However, it just could be too heavy, too. It could be too heavy. Let's take a look at Bookmap. See what Bookmap looks like. The beautiful people over at Bookmap. Okay. Check them out. I have a link to Bookmap in the description below. If you like to see liquidity, if you like to see where the whales live, check it out. You will check it out. And Bookmap is the key. The links I have to Bookmap, you won't get the discounts anywhere else but through those links. So I suggest you hook it up and use those links. Hit my referral links. I greatly appreciate it. So the probability to me is that it's going to the downside. Okay. Highly more likely based on the smaller time frame. Okay. There it goes right there. There it goes right there. Starting to drop. And again, like I said, .3S is the way you take advantage of this. All right. There's money to be made no matter which way the market goes. Once you get yourself a bag and just start swinging a bag and stop falling in love with coins and just start falling in love with your own swing, fall in love with your own swing bag, fall in love with your own behavior, fall in love with your trading style. That's what you should be in love with. Your in and outs, where you're going to sell. You should be in love with your sells. So look, we got heavy liquidity at 37,000, 36,500, right? See how low the buys go. The biggest buy really ends at, wow, $31,275,000 Bitcoin. You got nothing below 30. You don't have really any liquidity. The major blob of liquidity is sitting here. See it right there? See that big green blob? And we're going to open up and look at it. That's where it all stacked. 37,000, 37,000, 2,000, 37,400. So we see a major buy wall right there. We would bounce off that, and then it says we would get sold off at 38,200. They have a major sell wall. So if price action goes anywhere, and then there's a big buy wall there at 36,500, we could get a bounce to the upside. So you want to watch those areas based on how much orders are there. I mean, there's a lot of orders to buy Bitcoin down there. So you have to remember, man, everyone takes advantage of the time to buy Bitcoin. As the economy gets worse, people are going to be more scared, and they'll be like, man, I think I should have more Bitcoin than I should. Like, and as more and more people get more scared, more and more people are going to learn that they should buy more Bitcoin. And my opinion is going to get harder to get Bitcoin when more people get nervous and scared. So, like, you should take advantage of Bitcoin while you can, in my humble opinion. Like, that's what I believe. You do whatever makes you happy. There'll be a time back then where it won't be this fear in the market. You'll look back and be like, man, I cannot believe I did not take advantage of Bitcoin at that time, you know? So I always buy a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, you know? Whenever there's blood in the streets and it's nasty, I buy a little bit. Looks like we're headed down a little further, though, honestly. But anything is possible, you know? That's like right now, even if it says we drop a little more, maybe we drop down to like 36,900. That's not that much different than 37,005. You know, if you're buying $500 worth of Bitcoin. So, like, you know, what I love to do on these days, what I love to do is put my money where my mouth is, put my heart and soul on my channel out there in front of everybody. I don't see it enough. I don't see enough YouTubers just like really living their true life out there in front of everybody. Phantom Go just keeps going up too. Doesn't care about the market. Phantom Go. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then we're going to show you what coins that I'm looking at, because there's still some coins that actually look somewhat bullish, which is pretty funny. But look right here. I'm going to open up the wallet here. I got 3,000 in there and another $500 right now into Bitcoin. Look at that. $500 Bitcoin buy at 37,605. And I just keep buying it. I ain't scared. I just keep stacking my stats, man. My sats. It is what it is. All right? And so you just see me. I just keep stacking 500 every other day. And you know, maybe even more when this market just, look at this nastiness. Last night, I bought $1,300 worth of Bitcoin. Look at that. $1,300 Bitcoin. The other day, I bought another $500 worth of Bitcoin. Look, I bought another $2,000 worth of Bitcoin in the last 4 days. I just keep gobbling it up. I'm not afraid. All right. And I even think it's going down right now to the downside. I'm telling you that right now. But to me, $500 right now is just more Bitcoin. But I do believe it's going to the downside. I really do. Yeah. This is a bear flag, and it's rolling over in the stochastics. I mean, I trade these all the time. You know, you could take. I mean, I took the bigger measured move. You could take the more conservative move, it's just this one, and that would just take you down to here. You know, 37,500, 37,480. Right? And I told you again, if Bitcoin keeps moving down, this is going to keep moving up. The Bitcoin 3S will be correlated. So this is how I trade against Bitcoin. All right. It's a very simple way to trade. And you can all do it on KuCoin. And you can watch the KuCoin pair back and forth. Okay. So no matter what's happening in the market, I'm providing my strategy for free. Okay. Every single day without fail. I do not take a day off, no matter what the market looks like, no matter what's happening, no matter where we go, no matter what goes down. All right. Okay. Someone asked about FITFI. Let's take a look at FITFI for the people. Appreciate you for jumping on in today. Funny, they called it Step App too. They had the nerve to almost call it Step In. They're funny, man. These guys are funny. Where can you buy this thing, though? Like, you can't even find an exchange. No data. See all markets. No data is available. Like, how did you buy this thing? That's pretty cool. I got to give it to you. It looks like it's a Bored Ape. Oh, no, he's got a gas mask on. That's kind of scary. You see that? He definitely has a gas mask on. Like, where is he running from? Like, it's got like my, you know, I use this in my, that's kind of my theme, you know, on my channel. Pretty interesting, right? I like the graphics. Pretty cool. It's creepy, though, the gas mask. Like, it's like, what is that, you know? Everybody, we're back on Twitter. Shout out to everybody here. 3 Hustle House. I just find your Bored Ape in Vegas. That's funny. Isn't that funny? Look, full-time trader. Shout out to everyone. Follow me here. 5,067 followers. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love. If you hold cryptocurrency, you need to see this indicator. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin is set for a monthly drop, while ApeCoin whipsaws NFT token fans. Crazy, right? And we made money on KOK today. Banged on them for 13% gains. Beautiful trade. It's a very understated comment. Only been in 2 days and seeing a lot of TA side of things. I got wrecked in the stock market too, trading off hype. No more, man, no more. Thank you, Lifer, for showing me the way. But I have to big up to all the Lifers too, as reading all your comments, I'm picking it up. And fast. I wish you all, man and ladies too, the very best in your trading journey. It's really awesome. Like, so my team always posts one of those a day, you know, and they look for recommendation. You know, look, I made 1.5K in the last day scalping Phantom and GRT, learning off Sam, the patrons and the Lifers, tried and tested TA methodologies. See? Dude's learning how to scalp the market, doing his thing. So jump on in, man. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it. 2 more people just jumped on in right now. I appreciate you, whoever you were. You guys rock. Thank you so much for the love. That was so funny. Can't see. It's bad. It's going to be big, I think. Just 16 Lifer likes to reach 300 likes on a Saturday night live stream. That's awesome. Lifer, you got credibility. I like that. Thus, may my next best channel along with the Orange Pill podcast. Oh, I like the Orange Pill podcast. I just started watching that. I like those people. I dig the animation. The weekly candle close should be interesting. It really should. Let's take a look at that monthly close, everybody. I didn't really like sign into the monthly close. Ooh, what a nasty monthly close, right? Let's take a look. We'll delete all my work. We'll take a look at this. Actually, no, I don't want to delete that. Bitcoin USD. Shout out to everyone kicking it with me tonight on an awesome live, man. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So the monthly candle closed. I was about to say, I was like that, you know, I was like, wait. I was like, whoa, did it open like that, you know? So is it a bearish engulfing candle? Kind of, yes. You can put both these candles in it. It's not healthy. When's the last time Bitcoin has never been this bearish, too? Look at this. This is kind of weird. Look at Bitcoin in its life cycle. The only time, look, 1 month, 2 months, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like bear market style. We've been technically, like, it's been feeling like a bear market. I mean, look at this, that last correction, bear market. This is 20,000, right? 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight months of pain. Oh, God. That's horrible, right? Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of pain? And do we bounce? And look, you know what's kind of crazy is, though? Like, we could do this, and we could be trading, and, like, I'm just saying, you know? Like, we don't have to go that low. Everyone's freaking out. Like, look how freaking beat down the monthly is. Like, let's talk about that. Whenever the monthly gets this low, like, you're pretty close to the low. Like, that was 5K, and then you went to 3,800. I mean, you're like $1,000 from the low here. Here was, you know, they've been down here 1, 2, and 3 times. They kind of are the multi-bear. When the monthly is low, it's a bear market. Look at that. I mean, do we enter a multi-year bear market on the monthly? I mean, bear market right there. And then when the monthly starts to move, that's your bull run. Bear market, when the monthly starts to move, that's your bull run. Bear market. Yikes, you know? One thing that I keep talking about is that weekly hidden bullish. But again, we need to, like, you know, it's actually right here. We need to, like, keep, like, this line needs to hold. But what you get is you get a swing down here on the RSI and a swing up here. It tells you that the trend should continue to the upside. You did get the bounce. However, you got rejected by resistance, right? And so now we play the game. Do we get the bounce on the weekly, or do we continue to the downside? The daily suggests that we're going to get a bounce, you know? And every time I defy the daily, it usually proves me wrong. So daily's getting very tight in this wedge. And it's been pattern trading up and down like this, kind of in this section. And it could just pattern trade itself right back to the upside. You also have bullish divergence on the daily, which I keep talking about. Swing up on the RSI, swing down on the price action, which is a catalyst for a bottom there. All right? And you're low on the stochastics on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, which are very strong time frames for a maneuver back to the upside. You also see swing down and swing up here. You also have bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. So, you know, one scary thing that I do see, though, look at this. I just saw this for the first time. Possible head and shoulder pattern that could break to the downside, right? So we're going to get through it. And again, like I showed you, the 7-minute will tell us where we're going to go. The 7-minute will tell us. And like right now, I believe it's starting now. Like it broke. 7-minute broke. See that? Sad to say, but that's what the stochastics just did. You didn't get above and you rolled over. So I predicted this would happen based on stochastics and the bear flag. It's my trading style. My trading style tells me what's going to happen in the market. And it's like 80 to 90% accurate. It's sad because at one point it's like I just, you know, and see, this is starting to move now since we talked about it. Look, it's the 7-minute chart. It's been an hour almost. This trade's already up 5%. Some people make 5% in an entire year and call it a good day. Call it like that's what like rich people make 7% a year in the stock market and they're excited. We just made 4.5% on the worst night of trading. That's why this is the best place you should be, and my trading school is the best place for you. You're going to learn so much. Look, we're not freaking out right now. We're taking 5% out of the market. I'm just saying, like, it's all there for you if you want it to be. You can clean your mind and see life as a constant opportunity, or you can run and be scared and always be worried. But life is an opportunity, and there's always opportunity in the market. You just have to keep yourself open-minded for it. You have to, and you have to keep your mental state stable, or you'll freak out. Your emotions will just be too strong, and you will not be able to. You will not be able to cope. You won't be able to cope. It'll be too much. I'm telling you right now. Okay. Also, my trading group is an emotional support system, man. Everyone in there is there for you at any given moment in time. It's like 24/7 support. Okay. And let me show you what I'm looking at tonight that looks somewhat hot. So Ace just keeps pumping, which is pretty funny, right? And look, we talked about this cup and handle blasting to the upside. We nailed it. Look at it. We drew this in the 4 hour just the other day. Suggested that Ace would pump out of this 60%, and it did. 63.63. Like, I love that. Ace banged on him to the upside. So, like, we took that for gains. And today it's actually still strong. Doesn't seem to care about Bitcoin at all. OXEN. Pretty interesting, right? B-Pro's Ben Hot fell out. We got stopped out. That didn't go. Meter governance token. You know, I didn't post this to anyone. I was just looking at it, and I kept it to myself. But, like, I had this idea, and then I was like, you know what? I think it's going to drop to the downside. That's a rising wedge. And I drew it, and it did. So I drew this first pattern, and then I said, I don't know, though. I see a rising wedge here. And I said, let me just see how it plays out. And I didn't post. I was just doing my own experiment. Also, the 4 hours rolling over on us in the stochastic, so boom, you dumped. I made a video about this, how to trade rising wedges with the stochastics RSI. It'll blow your mind. I just put that video out yesterday. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Should we short, we long? It does not matter. We take money out of the market. All right, this DAPPX actually is looking pretty nice compared to the rest of the market. If you can hold this level, this kind of zone that it's at right now, it's actually pretty strong. Wow, every coin just dipping on you, though. Look at that. You name it. Just go down the line. What was that? What was I looking at? Go money? Yeah. And look, we talked about that there. It looks like we hit. Unless it was after the fact. That stop loss might have got us, but not boom. You know? But that was like a fiasco, too, with the, you know, I won't even mention it. Vulcan 4 just broke support and dumped on you. That's why you need... You get in your trades, you make support and resistance. You never know when the market's going to just take a hold of and just beat you to the ground. Wow, this is a beatdown. Every altcoin just ate the dust. BNS, you name it. Oop, see, that was hot. See? Now we see something that doesn't look like everything else. This is how I trade markets, everybody. It did fall down. We could say it's kind of in this zone. It's got to hold. Yeah, Lattice token. We've traded this many times back and forth too. Lattice. Produced some gains in the day. Lattice token here. 45.93% gains possibly coming out of Lattice. 4 hours suggests you do have momentum. 1 hour is oversold and you're still kind of sitting here. Got a bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder kind of thing. It's an ugly pattern. Very ugly. I was looking at it only on the 4 hour strictly, right? But it's just something to watch because compared to the rest of the market, look, everything else is just down in the dumps. This thing's been on an uptrend and actually still holding the uptrend. It was also even in a rising wedge, which like could have broken down 68% of the time. And the fact that it's like still kind of holding its own, pretty interesting to me, okay? It's giving me kind of some signal here that it's stronger than the rest of the market. So I put that out there, and what I do is I right-click this, and what I'll do is I'll put like a baby blue there, cayenne or something. And now I'm watching this closely compared to the rest of the market. I may trade this tomorrow, right? HT, which is Huobi Global token, that's also been my radar. You can also trade that on KuCoin, which I find interesting that they're smart enough to put Huobi Global's token there. Now, it is breaching. It's been going up and down, but compared to the rest of the market, I mean, it's technically still tight in the zone, still coiling up, still signs of possible life to the upside, right? So I'm just watching this closely compared to the rest of the market. This shows signs like so I'm just trying to identify some swing trades for the week coming up and some trades that may still hold some positional strength, right? Complete bloodbath. I don't care what coin it was. Complete bloodbath. That actually looked pretty good. What was that? DAG? Yeah. Constellation's been interesting. Look. See, I got it in this tight pocket on the 4-hour. See that? This coin actually looks very bullish compared to the rest of the market. All right? It's in this flag, yes. And it could maintain, you know. See what happens. It could fall out, and Bitcoin may continue to drop here. So we'll see. And even if it comes, the thing is, even if it comes down here to this low, it's still somewhat bullish, right? So I put DAG and I color that light cayenne color. And I'm going to watch that for the next few days, okay? This one has been hot. This NGM. This one went right here. Look at this thing. E-money. I put in this wedge, said it could break to the upside. It went exactly the measured move. How crazy is this? Look at that. Measured move. Nailed it. This thing's extremely bullish too. And look at it's oversold in the 4-hour and didn't give a lot back. So I find E-money, NGM, and I put a cayenne there. Okay. Let's take a look at APE, the 7-minute land sale. Because people have to buy APE just to get the land, then they're going to offload APE to get into the land. It's just crazy, right? Yep, and there's the land sell-off, right? Look, stops below. I even said, though, you know, when I put this out, I said there is a land sale today. It could go either way. Like, just be careful. However, you know, if you just kind of like wedge it out here, man, it's ugly patterns. They're all breaking. Like, this is when a lot of patterns just break, and you need to like watch the market reset itself. Sad though. I don't like it because it breaks even just my symmetrical OCD, like when I'm drawing patterns, you know. Look at OPCT against Bitcoin has been very bullish many times. I put a cayenne there. Interesting. So there's still some coins that are looking worth trading, you know. Pre-search fell out of the zone. Yep. Every coin just gave it up. I don't care what coin it was. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Every single coin capitulates. It's just weird. You think like 1 or 2 coins would not capitulate? I mean, there's a few, but everyone panic sold their bags today. Like the entire world. Like everyone was like, oh, I'm out. I'm just going to sell it all. I mean, this is capitulation for sure. This is max pain. Look, XTC, we talked about breaking out. It did. That's a strong coin. So look, we're going to call XTC cayenne. And now we're starting to actually build like a few coins that we could start trading the next few days. All right. We're going to definitely let the dust settle. I mean, this is a bloodbath. My goodness. This is a bloodbath beyond belief. Unbelievable. Even EXRD back to broke that. Look at that channel. Haven't been stopped out yet, but getting pretty close to it. Good thing you got a stop loss in place. I'll tell you right now, a lot of people didn't, and they're not happy right now. Imagine being in Phantom without a stop loss and just watching your money turn to zero. Yikes. Yikes. I've been there when I was a young trader. I'm so happy I don't do those foolish things anymore. It's just so much better to just be riding that wave. I talked about Bolt. Bolt gave it back up too. Look at that. It doesn't matter what coin it was, man. Formation 5. Bloodbath. This is blood in the streets, everybody. This is blood in the streets. Stick a fork in them. They are done. Like, wow. Wild at 81, man. That is a beautiful project at that cheap price. This is insanity. Sad to me is like, whenever I think about this, I'm like, don't they need other people to be alive in the markets though? Like why does tank in the market? What does that do for the market maker? Like, don't they need at least retail to be somewhat like believable? Don't they need to believe in it? Or it's just like, no, like it's gone. Like this is giving me this is giving me the feels of 2017 bear market. I'll tell you right now, like this is giving me feels. This is like what it was like. And it was just like, wow, wipeout, complete wipeout zone. Insane. Wow. Like just bots, huh? Bots just like sell off. Like people just all using bots and the bots just like. Now I talked about Scallop. Scallop was hot. Coming down for a retest. Interesting. If you look at it in the 1 hour, 1 hour is actually pretty bullish for the retest here. Scallop could retest. There's a chance. There's a chance. I definitely wouldn't overtrade tonight though. It's like, we also have low volume, you remember? So it's easier to dump. Man, I just went through like 100 coins, right? And they all just, it doesn't matter what coin it is. You just throw a dart at it. It's dead. This is insane. Wow. I'm like in shock. I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm always ready for it. when you really see it, it's like, wow. Like, yeah, it's like, wow. Like, insanity. Insanity. Telos, only thing kind of moving right now too. Telos with some legs to the upside. Whoop, some love for Bitcoin there. Look, so look what they did. So this is what they do. They wanted see, and this is why I don't trade leverage, because look, they want you to think they're gonna dump the price. They brought it down, and then they got everybody, and then they brought it back up, and then like they'll probably bring it up and then bring it back down again. Like, who knows what they're gonna do? You're at their whims at this point, especially with low volume on a Saturday night. It's like trying to fight Goliath. Like, it's just not a good look. It's like sumo wrestle a guy worth 1,000 pounds when you're only worth like 150 wet. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't do you any favors. It doesn't do any, it's not good for you. All right? It's not good for you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Thank you for the super chat. Super chats today are amazing. Like, whoever gave me super chat, you get like extra 10 points today. Soon as they get enough money shorting, they'll reverse it for a pump, then back down. Yep. Liquidation of the heavy hitters may cause a domino effect. Phantom at this level or lower is a handout, in my opinion. Learn from the best. Charts told me it was time, man. I ain't scared. I'll go back in strong when the time is right. But I definitely stopped the bleed. Yep. You got to stop the bleed, man. JSMY is holding support as of now. May just be a slow bleed, though. Yep. So glad I tethered up for the storm. None of my blood is in the streets. HODL forever is great. But at a certain point, you have to stop the bleed. Letting the market settle, then I'll be back in strong. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Super Chats, Fame, 1 in Polygon. Let's take a look at Fame. And that was on OKX, right? Yeah, FAMA. So we went over it yesterday, and honestly, compared to the rest of the market, like, this thing's looking great. Like, look at that. I mean, that's awesome, right? Let's take a look here. So brand new coin that came out on OKX. Someone asked us about it like 2 or 3 days, I think yesterday actually. We're taking another look at it now. Getting very tight. Beautiful tightness here. Fame on the 7-minute time frame. And you know what? I mean, it's oversold in the 7-minute. Let's see if it has some 15-minute render. Yeah, it does. I mean, double bottom here. This thing could move. Bit of a cup and handle inside the zone. There's your cup. There's your handle. We may find the only coin that's alive right now. And well, Fame, you know. It's got the bigger measured move that I have for you, and it's got this measured move too. We can kind of slant them out together. First take profit, second take profit. And I'm not guaranteeing it's high risk, high reward, but you do have a higher low now, so you have some support and resistance. Again, it's very risky depending on what's happening today. It's very risky, but like I want to look at it because, you know, I'm a curious guy, and I like to take a look at everything, okay? I want to make sure it looks right. You know, I always look at it beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Right, Gina? So, look, 42% gains possible and 4.7% stop loss. So, anything is possible. You know, anything is possible. So, let's check it out. Fame, I'm not putting charts out right now for sure. Like, we're going to take a breather here. But it's on my radar if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to rebuild this that way. It does say there's a 68% chance on the 15-minute time frame that you're going to get a move to the upside. There is a move there. Let's take a look at 1. Harmony 1, baby. What are you doing to me? 7 cents for Harmony. Unbelievable. So like every altcoin capitulated to the point of no return today. That's nuts. So crazy. So crazy. To the downside. Yikes. 15-minute wants to roll over on you and you didn't even break a previous high. Like, that's suggesting you're going to see even more downside. I'd be careful there. That's no good. Let's look at MATIC. Even MATIC capitulation. Like, are you kidding me? $1 for MATIC? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Like, when did this happen? Like, everything seemed okay for a second, and then we just, like, we're at 134 and just, wow. Like, that's nuts. Just capitulation. You know what though? I mean, these could be the greatest prices in the world for these. Like, that's a giant cup and handle. I look at these on the weekly chart, and when the weekly's low, that's when you buy in. I mean, the weekly is so low right now. It's tough though. You know what it is most people will never buy into these fears. Shit, like, I can buy into Bitcoin in the fear. It's hard for me to buy like altcoins. You know, I buy Bitcoin into the fear easily, and then I'll trade the altcoins through Bitcoin. Like, you can always make your gains. There's 100 different ways to make gains in crypto. It doesn't have to be one certain way. We talked about OXEN yesterday. Someone asked me about it. It's actually still bullish. So this is a coin actually that's actually looking bullish. So if you want a bullish coin, OXEN looking nice right now. And look, we found it. It took me all night. I just searched through like 1,000 coins, but like, this is bullish. This is bullish right now on the 1 hour. It really is. This I would actually post. It's worth posting. It's bullish. It's crazy. Could be so small. It might be some reason that it's getting its own little ecosystem pump, and people are, want to get in and want to know what it is. And so let's take a look. OXEN. That's definitely on the radar. OXEN looks bullish to me for sure. And MATIC. Dang, MATIC at $1, right? Apes going to 13 or 10. MATIC is a blue light special, right? Short squeeze. I hope. I mean, you would think it's going to be a short and a long squeeze. They're going to get everybody. Boom. Look at that. Boom. And I said, they'll probably pump it up, right? Bang. Highly like we're going to go down. Look, we did hit the measured move, though. We did hit the measured move in that short, right? Length of that pole, and bang. We just didn't hit the extended long. That's why I always put both. I'm ready for the horrible pain, but usually, hopefully you can just get a little bit. But again, it doesn't mean anything. But thank God, at least we broke above resistance. See? Now you don't. Now you got to wait it out. Okay? That's good. That's 1 hour V-shaped recovery. Come on now. And so now what you got to do is this. Now you project. You got your shoulder here. You got your massive head. And you got to just, hope that you can get yourself out of this and dig your way out. And project an inverted, inverted H&S and start that move to the upside. But, I mean, wow. Capitulation to the downside. Pain. Pain, 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 pain. Wow. It hurts, right? Many love it. Don't run on my opinion. Those prices are looking nice for the long term, if you ask me. Some things in life should never be a short squeeze. Long squeeze are always better. Many love it. I don't run on my opinion. You're funny, man. A short squeeze. You guys are too much. The blood is beautiful. Getting reminiscent of July. Time to find the next phantom gem, baby. It's true. It's true. Is Kada a filthy poop coin now? Kadena. Hero didn't move much. 15 not giving us a lot, though. Market makers are mad at all at the gains the lifers have been ripping from their hands. Now they're playing super games to get that money back. You're funny. I just entered a 30x long at the bottom. Next stop, 44K. Man, yo, my man, yo, you're out of your mind, yo. So crazy. Like, I just spot bought like $2,000 worth of Bitcoin the last 3 days. And like, that's crazy enough for me. You're like, I'm 30x in at 44K, baby. Next up, 44K. If Cardano's at 60 cents, I'm walking away. If it's at 60 cents, I'm walking away. Oh my God. 76 cents for Cardano. Are you kidding me? My God, man. This market will just slap you silly every time. I don't care how. Oh my God, this market. We were there before. We've come back. We're there again. How are Bitcoin pairs looking? QSB Bitcoin pairs still in its structure. Awesome. Let's take a look at that. Let's go look at BTC pairs. But they're not looking too good. You can see, altcoin's been pounded. So you can kind of tell that, But let's see. Let's see if there's any winner, chicken dinner here. I mean, you got some movement. 15% gains on this one, on Centivate. Centivate tends to go against Bitcoin for whatever reason. Shout out to CMAS for pointing that out to me. He's like, yo, Centivate always just seems to do different. Like when Bitcoin dumps, this thing always pumps. It's so weird. Kadena Bitcoin trying to show a little signs. It's almost like whatever coins just like bounce back a little more than Bitcoin right now. So now BTC pairs are pretty in the mud. Pretty whack. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Complete capitulation. Capitulation. Hardcore, man. QSB is holding some structure. I agree. Look at that thing. That thing's looking beautiful. Look at that uptrend. Nice call, Porta. Look at that thing, dude. Wow. 53% gains coming if this thing can complete its move. Daily does still have momentum. Wow, this thing's looking good compared to the market. That's so interesting, right? That's a nice one. Definitely something to watch on the radar. Interesting. Let's take a look at Vulcan Forge Bitcoin. It's strong, but yeah, it's strong, but not as strong as that as what we just looked at. I get you. Okay. I love this project. Vulcan Forge, man. I think it's going to do numbers. I believe in these projects. That's the thing, man. I believe in these projects, and the 2-week chart doesn't look that bad. I mean, the capitulation is coming for us, but, I mean, man. Look straight. Super chats are open. Please send in a super chat for a deep dive. 50-50 on that one, in my opinion. You guys that are leverage trading in this market are out of your minds. LOL. I know, right? 50-50 on that one. Look straight. Love it. It's pattern, though. It isn't a nice pattern, right? Let's take a look at KNC, which has been super hot recently. Kava should be hot, too. You know what I'm saying? With the mainnet. One of the few things, like, they're building right now. Like, they could care less. Like, they're going to build. Look at KNC Bitcoin. Just banged on them, too. Like, just came down a little bit on the daily there. I thought it has a BTC pair on KuCoin, too, though. There it is. It's all KuCoin all the time, baby. I only wear KuCoin shirts. I only wear KuCoin shirts for a living. We talked about this breaking out. Probably would have put a stop loss like right below here or here. That thing just continued to move. Look at that. Kyber Network, baby, banging on them. And now it's retesting. I mean, what you want to see is you don't want to see to break this area, but you kind of got a rounded top here, you know. Oh, I see the pattern, though. I see the pattern. Look. I found it. Takes me a second, but I'll find it. There it is. It's actually holding pretty nicely. And you could actually pattern trade this back up to the upside here. So look. 4 hours oversold, rounded, trying to move out. And so you're going to get this move back kind of to the upside, right? Could you do that? I mean, that's ugly. That's so ugly. I've never done anything like that. Like, that pattern is just... This night is gross. Like, this is, oh my gosh. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible, right? What a major, major bloodbath right now. Insanity, right? Insanity. Move back up to the upside, come down. I would pattern trade it, but you're in a tough spot right now. I mean, that it definitely broke trend. Like, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Also shorted DOT, but on the 1 hour was so high. Phew. Let's take a look. I would take like 5% and get out too. I wouldn't be like, right when once we made that 5%, it may just like, you know. Yeah, look, it just ate it. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that line. Damn, and then it ate it too. Look at that. So 5% and then boom, you're done. Cook you out. They're getting everybody right now. They know everyone's like uneasy right now, and whoever's trying to trade, like I just let the market do its thing right now. I step away. It's not a good time to trade. You don't overtrade into this nonsense. Few coins here and there, but please, by all means, like step away from the market, let the dust settle. Okay? Everything is weaker food-wise here. Food-wise. You should ask, nay, you should demand that KFC serve pot pies in Canada. Definitely. KFC is short for an early health problem waiting to happen. Yo, you're funny, man. Oh, Jesus. You can buy now or in wave 2 or 4. You're welcome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Also shorted DOT, but on the 1 hour it was so high. Phew. Bitcoin moving back up. Crypto is like making wine. You need to give it time. It's true, baby. It's true. Bitcoin moonshot. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. That'd be awesome. I mean, I do believe Bitcoin's going back to the upside. That was my overall, right? The 4 hour and the daily both suggest that Bitcoin's going to pop. But we shall see. We need a V-shaped recovery back into the goodness. Wow, 38K coming, though, for Bitcoin. Look at that. That's so funny, right? They're like, they want you to believe the market's done. You know, I bought my Bitcoin today. Who bought Bitcoin below 38,000? Who bought their $37,000 Bitcoin? You know, it's like, I did, me. Oh, me, no, I did. Who bought Bitcoin when the daily's extremely low? Good looks. The 3 day is beat to the ground. 5 days now lit. 5 day is lit. When the 5 day gets lit like that, I mean, you're ready to rock. I'm still holding the idea that this is a low. That's a higher low. And, ooh, no. See, that's capitulation. We made a lower low on the daily. That's no good. That's no good. But you're still hugging this higher low on the daily time frame. Still hugging it. So if we remove this, if we remove that other trend, you know, you could say we have two trends now, but like, and you know, no one is the wiser. So you broke this trend line for sure. You took the dump, but it doesn't mean that that couldn't have been the trend now and we could bounce. And I think someone said the January trend, like, yeah, so if you take, I see what you're saying. Someone said, and honestly, if you take this to this, you could be doing this too. Actually, let's take a look at a spider line here and see if that coincides, because you'd be surprised sometimes. Look at that. See that? Look at that line. That's a spider line for sure. And it hits that exact high. Look at that. See that? And these are Fibonacci's. People don't realize, but these are Fibonacci levels. They're diagonal fibs. And they do play out over time. Okay? And these are called spider lines. That's pretty nuts. All right? Again, we're pulling out all the stops at this point, right? We're pulling out all the stops, but you know, we're getting so oversold on these bigger time frames that like you keep thinking like, like 2 week chart as well, you know? So I feel like I need to entertain everybody tonight. Like yeah, I should do ABC correction taking us back to 53, 55K sometime summer if the pattern holds. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't do the Elliott wave thing. I don't buy it. Phantom Go-Go, been one of the hottest coins in the game. Let's take a look at Phantom Go-Go, right? Phantom Go paying the bills. This is crazy. This thing just keeps ripping. It doesn't seem to care about Bitcoin. Look, from its low where it's been, I mean, you're chilling on 295% gains since April 23rd. That's absurd. I do hold bags of this for whatever reason, but I mean, wow, right? Phantom Go. Man. Capitulation. Even Orachain gave it up. Just like it didn't matter what it was. It's crazy. Thank you for the likes. 332 likes. You people are unbelievable. Can I get one more for 333? Who wants to be the 333 like? I mean, that's lucky. I would love to be that one. Maybe I could be that one. I don't think I liked it today. I think I could. Who's going to beat me to it? No, I'm going to like my video. Let me like my own video. No. Oh, someone did it before I did it. 335 likes in the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. 339. You people are unbelievable. Did you hear what happened in the DeFi kingdoms? Yeah, something bad. More accurate sometimes. Run your own live channel and they can't turn on log on trading view. Right? Beat you to it. Shout out to Thomas Rados. You're the man, dude. Showing 340 likes here. Unbelievable. 350. Wow. Spiking up hard. Spiking up. Awesome peeps in here. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Blue Crew. We got a thick Blue Crew. A lot of moderators. Gina Bombina, East, Jordan, my man. Anku Kutibutu, Zero Allegiance, Stack McChange, Adingo 8 Ma Satoshi, Love Learning, Calder Ronster, all my awesome loyal peeps who have been with me since day one. Appreciate each and every one of you for kicking it with the lifer, no matter what the market does, no matter where we're at. Shout out to Produce the Gains. Shout out to OC Benji. Shout out to Michael Benitez. Shout out to Philippe. Love you, brother. I'm happy you're making money, Philippe. I'm happy you're keeping your head on. Bear Tester Pump. Super Chats. Title. We'll take a look at Title, huh? Let me guess. It's in the dumps. Next Super Chat, please. Let's take a look at Title on KuCoin. I've traded it a few times. Let's take a look at Title on KuCoin. Shout out to the beginner's course. I did a beginner's course today, too. About 10 people in the course. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the love and the support, everybody. Look, bit of a double top. That's an M pattern. M is here. The measured move of the M would be the length of this to this, and then swing it where it would drop. I mean, yeah. So that technically has more downside to go, right? You could pull Fibonacci's. You're at the 618. Sitting at the 706, 786 retracement here. Kind of in the sweet spot, but I mean, high risk, high reward for the day. You're very oversold on the 1 hour, and you do have resistance here. You're bouncing. This thing could make moves. There's gains to be made. There's gains to be made. Yikes, though. And honestly, this monthly candle needed to close at 47K. Like, we could be in for a multi-year bear market now. We could be. I have to be honest. Like, I don't want to be rude. I came into the 99 group in July. By August, we were booming to the upside. Here, no matter what, it's more important to stay focused and in the market when it's like this. I agree. I put in that quick long and made some gains on Bitcoin. My man. Shout out to you, boss. Thank you, Cryptonaut. You're the man, dude. Love you. Thoughts on Live? Looks so good as a game, nothing else. ILV. Yeah, no, I think it's great. I'm with you on that. ILV Alluvium. Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, these are steals now for projects that like that. A lot of projects are still way above they used to be. I have to tell you. Like, let's look at EGLD. I got into this thing at $20, right? It's sitting at 120. It's still up a 6x. It's holding tight too. Like, but again, like, let's look at EGLD on Binance, right? Like, what you want to do is you want to look at your coin if you're in a big position, right? And you want to see if you're going to breach a big line. Like, so if you break this line, that's a drop to the downside, right? A nasty drop. And so, like, if you break this, it's likely you're going to come contended with 106. You break 100, you're back to 59. So, like, if you can't handle that 59, then, like, you know, and just like Bitcoin, I mean, it's looking just like Bitcoin, right? Like a giant bear flag, technically. Even kind of capitulate that up and say that it broke out. Like, to me, it kind of already broke. You're looking for the bearish retest and a major downside. This thing could dump on you pretty nastily. Multi-year bear market till economy resets. I'm looking at the 3-day. Those are 100% moves. I know. I agree with you. Beginner's course every Tuesday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Last Saturday of every month, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Learn TA in the language of the patterns. 2 hours that are life-changing. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com to pay in cryptocurrency or PayPal. Or you can hit the links below to sign up through automated ways. I'm still up 3x on AVAX, and it was looking bullish for a blue chip last night. I don't know after today's blood. Thank you. I'll check it out next Saturday. No, it was only yesterday. Today. It will not be next Saturday. It's the first Saturday of every month, and then it's every Tuesday. Agreed. I think this is a bearish retest and then another dump to hell. I possibly is, man. On a lot of coins, it's looking like that everywhere. So this is looking bad. I have to be honest. Hottest coin in the game for me right now is Morpheus Labs. It's been hot. Still in a bit of a flag. I would watch this too. I've seen, you know, it is an M pattern, but I've seen these flags play to the upside, depending, especially with the way the market's looking and you're holding the support and resistance region. So this could do numbers. Definitely something to look at, and this could do some serious numbers to the upside. So watch it closely. 125% gains coming. All right. Just market maker mind games. They want your Bitcoin. Hodl it, baby. Economy is good. Everyone's working. Banks flush with money. This isn't 2008, so bear market will end soon. Look at this storm detector, man. This is kind of 3 hills to the low. It's reminiscent. I mean, I sat with a guy with trillions, and he said they're not going to let it implode. They're going to print it out. No matter what they do, they're going to print us out of this. So it's looking bad, but I'm buying the blood. Waiting for more in the streets. Near for my super chat. Let's take a look at Near, baby. Much respect to the super chats today. $58 in super chats. You people are awesome. I used to not get that on a bullish day. So, I mean, I'm blessed, and life is blessed, and we're in a good spot. We're not dead, right? I didn't lose anyone in my family today. My children are healthy. My mom and dad are healthy somewhat. So far, my dad's okay. You know, could be better, could be worse. So, you know, like, I take things into perspective. Like, I could die anytime. I'm not dead. Like, life is okay. So, I take things into perspective. Near on the 3-day could move here. I'd have to see this on the bigger time frame and watch this not capitulate anymore. This would have to hold this zone for me to like it. Are you still doing the advanced class next week? I'm going to talk about that with my wife, but I will put out something. Crypto Rambling, thank you for asking. New moon strikes again. I mean, is it the new moon? See? That's crazy. If you go to Bitcoin USD here and we look at the all-time industry and we do look at the indicators and you go to moon phases, we have moon cycles, moon phases. I believe we want moon cycles. Which one is it? Yeah, not moon phases. So take away. No, we want 4 seasons. We don't want. Yeah. So look at this. I mean, it shows you that we always kind of get a pump on the new moon and a dump, a pump on the full moon and a dump on the new moon. And you can see it pretty directly. It's pretty nuts. And right there, we had a nasty dump. And here we were supposed to get a pump on the full moon. We did not. It's the first time. Look, we got a pump there in the full moon. We got a pump there pretty close. We got a massive pump of the full moon here. We'll get a massive pump of the full moon, little pump there. And you can see whenever we dump, or whenever we have a capitulation, high point is the new moon. The new moon. That's new moon. That's a new moon. That's a new moon. And look, we dump nastily. This is pretty crazy. But it's like dumps coincide with the new moon every single time. Pretty nuts. Long-term bull storm detector, right? The amber kind. Monday should be open should be interesting with Amazon being down 15%. Lifer, you're a Bitcoin bull. I can tell. Oh yeah, I've been in Bitcoin since it was $500, so I'm all right. I'll be all right. I'll make it through this. I'll make it through. No matter what, I will make it through. Trust me. He went over it. You'll have to rewind. Yeah, my team's pretty good about that. FITFI, right? Yeah, we did FITFI. We should have a moon watch. I couldn't find it, though. I couldn't find it. I'm telling you, I rewinded. Check yourself. Ooh. I don't know, man. Zero. Whoa. This blood is beautiful. Getting rumors of July. The next Phantom Gem, baby. Any option to put that on screen, like weather forecast? What on screen? Crypto fundamentals are super strong, so don't believe the bears. Storm detector, my man. Ah, too bad. It's on OKX. FITFI is? Okay. I did go over it, so you're both right. I did go over it in the terms of, like, I looked at it and double checked it. Yes, like I did look at it. I just didn't know where to chart it at first. And you were sleeping. So we went over your coin and you decided to kind of ignore us. Then you came back in the chat and scolded us. That's pretty outrageous. That, I don't know if I can like hold you to that. Like that's a little much, no? I have to say, I mean, it's a little, it's a lack of class. It shows a lack of class, right? Like you ask for a coin, we talk about it. When we talk about it, you choose not to be there, and then you scold us when we don't do exactly what you wanted. Zero, man. How do we handle this? No, I'm just messing around with you guys. I'm messing around. I'm seeing if you got thick skin or not. I'm just checking if you're a lifer. If you're a lifer, you're still here. If you're not a lifer, you're gone. And I guess that's pretty simple, right? So, like, I jostle your feathers a little bit. If you're a lifer, you handle it, you love it. You're like, you know what? I love this. I love every second of this. You know, and you're like, I'll take more. Give me more. You know, and if you're not a lifer, you're like, yeah, this guy's a meanie. I'm leaving. I love you, Siraj. You're the man then. See? I got my shovel. I meant maybe adding a little moon cycle status in the corner of the screen, Sam. That's funny. Tell him, Zero. Last time I was on Moonwatch, I found myself at the store looking for feminine products and ice cream. I don't get that. I don't understand. I'm thinking bathroom time for Siraj Ali. You guys are funny, man. All stay tuned in, brother. Make like a tree. No. He's cool. He's cool. Don't do that. Siraj is a good guy. I seen him on the live. I appreciate you, brother. No one has to make like a tree and leave. No. We're all inclusive here, man. We love you all. Stay with us, baby. Stay with us. FITFI looks like it could continue to the upside. I'm not lying to you. Small measured move here, but there's a scalp sitting there for sure. There's a scalp. Take a look at the daily. I think the daily's starting to get a little cooked, right? Nah, actually, you can't even. Yeah, you don't even got it on the daily. You just can't, right? Yeah, 4 hours. So this is new. When it's that new, you can scalp that 1 hour like that, and there's just nothing wrong because there's nothing holding you back. We did talk about this coin. If you're on our live stream, we talked about this coin when it's first right here. So you could be up 100%, or not 100%, but you could be up like 50, 60% right now, 72, 62, by just showing up to the live stream, and we went over this coin. FITFI, it's following the Steppin wave. So, and they try to make it sound just like Steppin, the Step app. You know what I'm saying? So they did that whole game. We're just playing a bit on a Saturday night. That's what I'm saying. It's a Saturday night. We got to have fun. Hold me back, Benji. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Get him. Get him. And shout out to Keith Haring, everybody here. Shout out to Keith Haring. May Keith Haring live forever. His awesome New York City designs through the city. Shout out to Keith Haring. Can you see the back of the hoodie? Shout out to Keith Haring, man. He's the man, dude. Love Keith Haring. Get him. Zero's like 6'5". I wouldn't mess with him. LOL. Saturday night. Right? Do you know Zero? Is he 6'5"? Yikes. He did look like a big dude in the picture. Right? I'm only 6'7", so I mean, it's tough when you're 6'7", because whenever I go, like, people stare at me. Like, it's like, I got a dog, you know, when I buy beds, like, I never fit in them. And, man, like, I always wish I was just 6'4", 6'3". It would have been fine. But 6'7", man, everywhere I go, like, I have to get the stand-up desk. Like, people just stare at me wherever I go. It's so horrible. Like, and I'm like, yo, okay, I'm 6'7". I get it. Like, you don't have to stare at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, you know? It's like I'm a clown or like some type of circus act or something, you know? I never get that. Like, no, the showers, I'm always hitting the thing at the shower every single time. It's so annoying. Oh, my God. Dude, I have to get my shoes, man. I wear a size 14 and a half. Like, I can never find shoes. I can never find pants. I got to go to big and small, big and tall. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie to kick. Gina and me are 6'1" plus whatever Gina is. You're funny, man. We are family, and family always stay. That's Zero for holding down the super chats, and thanks Siraj for sending the super chat. I should have ordered a pizza, thin crust, New Haven style. Thin crust, New Haven style. Oh yeah, New Haven apparently has like the best pizza. Connecticut is known for pizza. Funny. Me and my wife went there. We went through a few places. Like, we were like, okay, you know. We went to this one place like known, greatest pizza ever. I was like, all right. Like, last time I was on Moonwatch, you're funny, man. With 6'3" sassiness. Everybody is on sale. Buy the dip. Here is the like button. A little late, but still counts. Hey, man, as long as you hit it, right? You should have been a motivational speaker like the other big name. Forgot his name. Great guy. Tony Robbins? Yeah. I am a motivational speaker, man. What are you acting like my life's over, man? Like I'm done? Like I'm going to die tomorrow? Yikes. Women love us tall dudes. Storm Detector. Yo, thank you for streaming. Alpha Bit Crypto. Yo, this dude is hilarious. I wouldn't have guessed like 6 feet. 6'7". That's awesome, Lifer. I'm 6'4", but growing up, wished I was 6'6". Nah, man, I'm 5'10", dude. I'm 5'9.5". Like, I ain't 6'7". But honestly, man, my whole life, like, I've felt like I'm 6'7". Like, I never needed to be big to feel big. You know what I'm saying? I never needed to be big to feel big. One of my good friends is 6'9", 6'8". So, like, I lived with him for a long time, and I was with him, and he always told me, like, all the things that were a pain for him, you know? I don't want to make you think I'm that. I don't want to, like, read the comment section and be like, yeah, man. I would have guessed, like, 6 feet, 6'7". That's awesome. Wow. Growing up, wish I was 6'7". NBA bound. You're funny, man. That's what she said. I have big feet, yo. For someone my height, my feet are huge. So I don't know what that's all about. Like, my dad wears a 9, and I wear an 11. And, like, I can't, my dad's taller than me. He's bigger than me, but I can't fit in his shoes. Like, how does that make any sense? My dad's taller than me, but my feet are longer than his. Like, just long foot, you know? Just a real long foot, you know? Just long feet. Feet are long. Poof, look at this guy. Haha. That's what she said, man. Oh, my gosh, man. Dude, trying to bring it light. I'm trying to make it light today. Dude, the Saturday stream is nuts. OC Benji, LOL, man. Oh, you haven't even seen nothing yet. Saturday nights are always fun. Y'all, NY and Jersey peeps are stuck in the past of pizza. The future is farm fresh, wood fired pizza. The pie got outworked, man. He's right, though, and you can get these things, the OC, right? That OCHGY pizza oven. What is that thing? The Oni, man. You got to get an Oni, dude. These things are amazing. They're like, you can bring them anywhere. I used them at a camp one time. These things are unbelievable. They cook pizza amazingly well with a propane tank. Look at that. They're just like quick homemade pizza ovens, and they're unreal. Pretty expensive, but they're top of the line, and they're unbelievable. And they cook the pizza like you wouldn't believe. Oni makes pizza simple. They should pay me for this right now. But great pizza guaranteed. We guarantee you'll make great pizza with your Oni pizza oven, or we'll buy it back. I'll make a bunch of pizzas, sell them, and then I'll be like, man, you didn't make my pizza right. Man, look, it's zero. No, it's zero. Look, it kind of does look like you. I'm messing around now. That's messed up, right? But the one picture that I kind of remember of Zero, he has a goatee and he had hair like that, but I can't remember. Is it Zero? Dude, I am not a pineapple pizza guy. DeLuca's Pizza and Raritan. Okay. Too expensive, produce the beats. I'll stuff that crust. That's hilarious. You're funny, man. Pizza or your file stuff. I can make one. Get that OC Benji pizza. I make pizzas on my smoker. My brother has one. It was so nice. The Oni? He has an Oni? Yeah, right? I knew you knew someone with an Oni. I'm in New Haven. Shout out to New Haven. Best pizza, Pepe's Pizza, modern, all the best. T-Money in New Haven. Everyone, where are you from, everybody? Shout out where we are today. Let me know. Let's get a roll call here. I'm Sam. I'm from Boston. Hi, my name's Sam. I'm from Boston, and I'm a cryptoholic. You know? ATL. Need to get you a green egg. Montreal. Canada. Montreal. UK. Chicago, baby. The original Patsy's on First Ave between 118th and 117th. That's the spot of pots. You're funny, man. No, but Frankie's, Little Frankie's has some banging pizza too, though, on First, man. Little Frankie's, bro. And Sauce, you ever been to Sauce, which is also owned by the same people at Little Frankie's? They make good stuff. Jersey, Bangkok, from Ireland, Thailand, Dallas, Texas, Calgary, Alberta, Colorado, asleep, love you. Bay Area, Niagara Falls, Ontario, Ireland, worldwide, my man. Wisconsin in the building, Bat area, my man. Shout out to my man Porter Rock from the Lower East Side. Glad you're here. Produced the Gains, ATL, born in Florida. He's the owner. Love this. Phoenix, South Dakota, Chile, Santiago, Central Texas, mobile from Trinidad. It works if you work it, so work it. You're worth it, UK. Buddy Alman, and you've been in the rooms, produce the Kings, man. Swamps of Jersey, Hillbilly, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Chile, Santiago, VA, Sunrise, Florida. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Medicine Hat, Alberta, New Hampshire, Australia, Tulum, Chattanooga, Boulder, Colorado, unbelievable, Grand Rapids, Michigan, San Diego, Hillbilly, Arkansas, Swamps of Jersey, UK, but my mind's in the Maldives, man. The rooms got me here, thankfully. Albit a bit crypto, man. I love you, man. Shout out to the rooms, man. It works if you work. It's a work it, you're worth it. You can do it, baby. One day at a time. Don't pick it up so you don't pick it up so you don't have to put it down. Valtrica, Florida. Never been. I'm a Dominican, but raised in New Jersey. Ontario, Canada. St. Petersburg, Florida. You already know. My man Jamal. We love you, man. I hope the dogs and the girl are well, man. Shout out to you and yours. AVAC, still my favorite streamer. Crypto is life, homie. Am I in right now? Am I? Yeah, North Carolina, Montana's. Man, I'm your favorite streamer. You're my favorite freaking YouTube commenter, man. Richmond, Virginia. Any Sunrise, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. Hey, Sunrise, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. There you go. NYC, baby. Columbus, Ohio. California, West Coast, but a Texan at heart. The pizza in California sucks everywhere. I bet you. Yeah, if you lived in freaking. Yeah. I mean, yeah. San Diego, it means a whale. It means whales. Future millionaires all over the world here. Don't come to Wisconsin in the winter. Come see us in the summer. Yeah, I mean, that's the tough state to live in the winter. Celtics up 71-62. Celtics are playing tonight? No. Celtics play tomorrow night, man. Are you kidding me? Celtics aren't playing right now. You're bugging me out. I was told the Celtics game is tomorrow night. Don't mess with me right now like that. Yeah, tomorrow, game 1, dude. You bugging out. 1 p.m. tomorrow, baby. Celtics game tomorrow, 1 p.m., man. How you trying to tell me the Celtics are up 71-62? You're freaking me out, Anthony. What, are you watching a replay? God, I'm checking the scores. I know. I'm bugging. It's a replay. I know. Yo, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing over here, eh? Guy got me running over to the other side. For crying out loud. Yo, what's up from Springfield, Ohio? You rock, sir. No, you rock, man. You rock. Yo, Crypto Musa. It's the Musa in the house, everybody. Shout out to the Musa. How you feeling, Crypto Musa? How you doing over here? My Bucks gonna handle the Celtics. Ooh. Milwaukee, huh? You're gonna Milwaukee right over us? I don't think so. Let's go Celtics. So you got one dude, man. You got one dude, and that's it. I got the Bucks. Let's go, Giannis. That's all you got is Giannis, man. Jason Tatum's gonna eat his lunch, baby. Let's go. I believe this short is still gonna play out. I'm telling you. It's kind of sad, but I believe this short's still going to play out. See this? Keep a stop loss and hang in there. You never know. Do whatever makes you happy, though. So not financial advice. This is educational and for entertainment purposes only. Now, for real, though, they can't believe Danny Ainge passed on the Greek Freak for Kelly Olin. It's true, man. Danny made it, I got the 4-5 to your back like Danny Ainge, though. I love that line. All right? I got a 4-5 to your back like Danny Ainge. That's the hottest line. Let's go Bucks. Golden State for the W. Oh, wow. We got a lot of Bucks fans. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to be messing with me during the wow. Giannis not human, though. He's an amazing story as a human, too. I know, right? Smiles and nods. Let's go back into Bitcoin here and see what's cracking, lacking with Bitcoin. Can't even look at the Dow futures right now, so, we're just going to keep it real here on the KuCoin. Wow, that was a good move here. That was a big move for Bitcoin. It did make a slanted, inverted head and shoulder. See, look, let me show you. I know you don't believe me. I know you've never seen someone do this before, but I'm going to do it for the first time for you. Like that. Okay? And it's a bit of like this and a bit like that. And we want to make a right shoulder, and then we want to break out of that. All right? So that's what we're hoping can occur. All right? We're trying to build the picture here. What I like that's happening is we're flagging. That's how you get out of a sticky situation. You flag. No, Gina. No, Gina. All right? Don't. I know. No. Don't. Get out of my. Gina, stop, Gina. Stop it. I feel like you can get into my head from another. I feel like you're in my brain. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, my God. Cheeto Vera just put on masterclass performance for MMA fans. Oh, that's awesome, man. Beautiful. Hey, that's a guy who does what he does. Did you buy the bottom? Anon. Right? Where is Anon? Who is Anon? Where is my Anon? We love you, Lifer, but Bucks for the win, man. I got you, man. You got to be loyal to your team. I'm with you, man. 20 minutes from Milwaukee. Got the Bucks gear by the boatload. Wow. Wow. Blows her finger pistol. Did you buy the bottom Anon? You're funny, man. Crypto life changer. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So now I'm seeing on the 7 minutes. 7 minutes could get busy here and dig us out of the hole. We want to see Bitcoin get back above 38,000, right? Get back. I mean, all coins capitulated for sure. They got slammed. That was crazy. Anon, not a ticker. It's a name. Check gold daily candle started and it dropped. Even though it's my MMA right now, I'm here with the lifer. Hey, man. You're the man, dude. I appreciate that. Miami over here. Sixers all day long. 396 likes now. You people are getting up there. It's unbelievable. 10:24, everyone. I got to get out of here for the night. Miami over the Sixers all day long, even though it's my MMA night. Is there a game tonight? Is there a game tonight? Because you know I'm not going to watch the market. I'm going to watch the game and get my mind off the market for one night of my life. Oh, my God. Is there a game tonight? Tell me there's a game tonight. Or so. Usually, what I like about the East Coast is we get the late night West Coast games. Look, I just typed in NBA USDT. Did everyone see that? Because I'm so used to putting in a ticker, I just typed in NBA USDT. I'm crazy. Like, because my whole life is typing in 3 letters and USDT next to it. Like, that's my entire life, every single day. Every once in a while, I have to be myself and just act like a normal person. Be like, yo, I'm actually a normal person and not just a bot that goes over charts, you know? Well, game 1 versus Milwaukee. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nothing tonight. No. I want to look at the, at the NBA playoffs brackets now, right? Don't fight the moonlight, baby. NBA USDT looking bullish. They did this before in July. Celtics USDT. I know, right? So look at this. This is, oh wow. So we're in the final. We're in the Elite 8, baby. It's kind of cool, man. We're in the Elite 8, man. Only 8 teams left. Wow. Miami and Phoenix. No, Miami and Philly. Wow. Phoenix and Dallas. Dallas looks good, I'll tell you right now. Dallas looks scary. They barely got over. That was a great series. The Utah-Dallas series. But Dallas, I mean, Doncic looks unreal. They're a big team, though. They have size. That's insane. Golden State Warriors in Memphis. I mean, that's going to be a battle. I believe Golden State will take it to the upside. They're going to see Golden State playing against Phoenix. You're going to see a big game there coming out in your area anytime. Yeah, I want to become the next sports announcer, man. Maybe that's all I'm going to do. Maybe I'll become the next sports announcer. Would not be surprised if there's a coin with that ticker. 76ers going to smash everyone. Oh, wow. Really? When you read Lifer's testimonials, you'll know you're in the right place. Love learning. Become a Lifer 99 trading group. Register for the Lifer's Beginner and MetaMask DeFi course. Join the Discord and begin the journey. Hit the link to the Discord right away. You can join the server. Thank you for saying that, Love Learning. You're the best. And there's the link right there if you need it. And honestly, I believe I can pin your comment. I can pin your message. I just pinned your message because you're an admin. Bucks in 4 USDT. You're the worst. You're the worst, OC. I would love to hear you as an announcer. Team no one wants to see. Warriors, Bucks, Celtics. You're the worst. You're the worst. You guys are the worst. Love Harden, but no. Interesting. But we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens tomorrow for game 1. It'll be exciting. 1 p.m. We'll know. We'll be able to talk about it on the live. You guys can talk ish on the live stream. If we beat you or you beat me, we'll find out, right? It'll be all fun and games. So everybody watching Bitcoin, thank you, Lifer and fam, for the incredible 406 Lifer likes on a Saturday night Lifer stream. Yo, Curry is the best. He really is, though. He really is. He really is. Shout out to everybody here on a Saturday night. I'm doing my best impression of Jordan. Hey, Jordan Cameron. The market's looking really down. I'm working at McDonald's again because, I got to work at McDonald's. Guys. All right, listen. Curry is the godfather to my daughter. He just doesn't know it. You're from. I'll take the Bucks in 4, 5, or 6, or 7. Anything is okay. Wen Moon. Scary how he makes it rain. OC Benji. FF Curry is the godfather. Oh, man. What is the best broker for trading crypto? Can I get Peter Griffin before we end? You're going to have to send a super chat for that. Yeah, yeah, because, you know, it's got to, you know, you're making me make a voice. It's got to be a super chat, you know. Let's see how bad you want it. Let's see how bad you want it, man. Let's see how bad you want it. Like, if you want it, you'll send that super chat. You know I got it. You know I can give it to you. Like, right now, you can get it. And you can be like, oh, I can hear the Peter Griffin voice. And, like, it can give you that satisfaction. Like, but do you want it that bad enough to open up a super chat for it? Like, I'm just more curious than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep it on the back burner. It's there whenever you need it. It's there if you want it. Celtics look scary, though. Defense is amazing, and Tatum looks like he's ready to level up, man. I like what you just said. You're freaking, you're shaking in your boots right now. You sound like you're shook. You sound like Mobb Deep shook ones right now. I don't know, though. You tell me. Hey. So, look, we talked about this pumping to the upside. We went over it. This actually looks like it's got legis. What are legis? Legis or legs? All right? Legis. Now, this is a bit of a cup and handle. I've seen it. It's called a kind of, it's like moving to the upside. I don't know exactly how you call it, but that's a cup and handle. Last one we did on this one, boom, to the upside. There was a cup and handle and blasted to the upside. This thing's hot right now. They're working on a game. They've been building. And honestly, it does not care about the rest of the market. I would watch this for a pump here on the 1 hour to the upside. It's continuing to go. Switch to the 15. If the 15 minutes high, I'd set an alert down here. When the alert hits, bang, 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 I would draw a flag. If it stays in the flag, then this thing is ready to go in like an hour or two. It's a nice trade right there. This is my trading style. If it hits, it hits. And you take it for what it is. So I'm looking at it closely, but that's the move. That's the move right there for Ace. Put an alert down here. I would like to see, and it could, I've seen it boom out of here, like it just boom. But I'd like to see it go sideways here as it resets in the stochastics. Okay? So watch Ace closely, though. Said there's about 19% gains coming if it hits the measured move. Ace on the radar. Haven't seen your drone video in a while. Good motivator. Thank you for saying that, man. A dingo ate my Satoshis. Appreciate you saying that. It always flags the stream, though, because I don't have the stream, like, copyright blocked, so it always flags the stream. That's the problem. That's why I stopped doing it, you know? So Ace looking bullish for sure. Anthony wants Peter Griffin. Does he, though? Peter Griffin, 199. Dude, he needed it. He needed it that bad. I picture Peter Griffin stubbing his shin on Bitcoin and hitting the sidewalk. All right. I'm going to find some words Pete has said before and, like, say them, right? 15 Peter Griffin quotes. All right. I have an idea so smart that my head would explode even if I began to know what I was thinking about. Gosh, I know it's not the internet to go crazy about something small and stupid. Gosh, it's not like the internet to go crazy about something small and stupid. Hey, Loish, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. By the way, Loish, I got a piercing over here. I'm not going to tell you where, but I'll give you a hint. It wasn't on my nose or my ear, and it wasn't one of my balls. I don't know what he's saying. Bird is the word. Shut up, Meg. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. There's a message in my... I can't. Let's go drink until we can't feel feelings anymore. You're so stupid, man. I'll be a deadhead. I'm going to be lectured by... We took a lot from The Simpsons. Like, I may be an idiot, but there's one thing I'm not, sir, and that's an idiot. Hey, I may be an idiot, but there's one thing I'm not, sir, and that's an idiot. Hey, Krish, go to your room before I put my foot up your ass. Hey, Loish, I think I'm going to grow a beard. Meh. The story of Star Wars. Let's begin with part 4. I always thought dogs lay eggs. I learned something today. Lois might be worth $1 million to you, but to me, she's worth... That's so messed up, man. Oh, my gosh. What is the best broker for trading crypto? I mean, I like KuCoin, but I get in with Binance US and Coinbase US. I heard Strike is the best, though. I think Strike is the best. I heard Strike is unbelievable, but I never opened up a Strike account yet. But I heard Strike is awesome. Get $5 of Bitcoin free when you sign up. Strike. So check it out. I'm going to work with them soon. I would definitely want to work with Strike. So I like Strike, man. KuCoin is my friend. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Binance won't work in Texas. Yeah, no, you got to use Binance US or BolsaDex. BolsaDex will work. Strike is really good, but it's on BTC. I don't know what that means. You can try BolsaDex, guys. I have a link to BolsaDex in the description. You'll be able to trade 95% of the coins on Binance. You just may or may not need a VPN, depending. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, everyone, I'm out of here for the day. We're losing viewers down to 200. I don't want to kill the algorithmic move of the stream. So I'm going to run out of here for the night. Thank you for being here. Strike is only Bitcoin. Okay. Binance US won't work in Texas yet. Really? You can't use Binance US in Texas? Use BolsaDex, man. I just told you BolsaDex, bro. Just use NordVPN. I'm in Mexico. Flip it to BolsaDex. You'll be ready to go. All right? I use KuCoin, but I'm sure it's a preference thing. Also, what's available to you based on location. Yeah, it all depends on where you're at. You know? Later, hater. Shout out to Jayhem. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in on the blood-filled night. Monthly candle close. And we got through it. I'll leave you with one last idea here for BTC. I am having fun, but let's get back to brass tacks here and what I'm here for, which is to go over Bitcoin every single day. And, you know, here's the idea. I mean, it's now in a bit of a flag here. If it can stay in this flag, we'll see what happens. Okay? See what happens. Heavy volatile night. A lot of fear in the market. A lot of indecision. Okay? Good thing that we did break above this, so now you just got to make sure you don't go below this now. 37,700 kind of needs to hold. Like, if it doesn't hold, you're going to see more downside. So, that's about it in a nutshell. You look at the 1 hour, right? And the 1 hour had that bullish divergence. And to me, it's in a falling wedge. And falling wedges do break up, you know. So, you just need to get that move back to the upside here in the 1 hour. And you could start something. You want to get above 38,750, really, to begin your move, okay? And that's kind of, you know, right now the 1 hour says that we will begin to pump through the night. So it's like, you know, it's 10:30 right now. We should pump like at least till, I don't know, 4, 6 in the morning, and then we'll see where we're at. I'll wake up and I'll give you guys DAPPX is popping. It is, right? DAPPX. I like that coin too. There's DAPPed and there's DAPPX, not to be confused with DAPPed, right? DAPPX and DAPP store token. Wow, look at that fire pop. And it's funny, man. I looked at this and I drew this line here and I said, look, support, right? Isn't that funny? I was all over this. It's funny, man. A random coin pops. I have TA on it. I've done TA on thousands of coins. It's like waiting there for me. It's not nuts. You guys talk about it and I have it right there. Support. And where did it go? It bounced off what? Support? Interesting. Almost all Stokes above the 50-minute low, 50-minute 30 bounce. Possibly peak out. Possibly, my man. Shout out to you, man. I love you, Peter. You're a great man, Peter. I hope everything is going well with you and yours. Have a blessed night. Frankie G, you too, man. Good night, love. Good night, Gina. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're probably capitulating. No, I'm just joking. If you came to the channel, then you're probably doing the right thing. Hanging out with the lifer. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And girls. I don't mean to call girls guys. A lot of people do that, right? Like, hey, guys, but it's not guys. It's a bunch of people. Hey, peoples. My peeps. My peoples, right? My lifeies. My life up. My lifers. My lifettes. But everybody, I love you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. I could not do it without each and every one of you. And might as well bring you back into the room here. Kicking it with the crypto lifer. Do you guys want to see how bad the haircut I got was? If someone sends a super chat, I'll show you how bad the haircut is. Now, I don't want to. I'll do it anyway, right? I'll do it anyway. It would be cool just because it's embarrassing. This haircut's crazy. Like, I walked out of the barbershop with this haircut. I don't think you're going to believe it. I don't think any of you are going to believe this haircut. I'm going to take my hat off. You're not going to believe this. Red equals time to get rich. P-Cal, I love you, man. Thanks for the stream. Let's see it. Nah, I'm almost embarrassed. Like, I can't believe the guy let me walk out like this. Like, because, like, as a barber, the person is an advertisement for you, right? How bad can it be? Oh my God, it can be bad. Kind of new in here. This is one of the best crypto channels I've seen. Yo, we love you, man. D-Dark Legend, man. Keep coming back, man. This is like a reality show times 10. You'll never get the energy anywhere else, man. At least you have some. Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. Run it, bro. I can't wait to see this. No, this is the worst haircut you've ever seen in your life, yo. Like, in your life. Like if a guy lets you walk out of a barbershop like this, like, you would freaking never cut hair again. Like, if you cut someone's hair like this and they walked out of your barbershop, like, you would never cut hair again. Like, nobody would ever even look at you again. Like, they'd just be like, yo, bounce. Like, yo, it's horrible. Like, nah, it better have been free. Yo, it wasn't free. That's the thing. I paid it was $20. It was like $24, and I gave the guy $40. I gave him like a $16 tip. Like, I always like to tip nice, man. You know, don't let anyone know who cut your hair for his sake, right? Like, I like having bad hair. Yo, it's so bad. Yo, it's so bad. Yo, it is so bad, yo. Like, yo, it is so bad, yo. It is like, yo, like I'm, yo, my man butchered me, yo. Like, yo, I was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, halfway through, I was like, yo, what did you just do to me? I looked at him, I'm like, yo, do you know what you just did? I'm like, do you see what you did to me, bro? I'm like, yo, my man, like if I just put it straight, it's like not even. Like, it's like what is this? Like, what did this do to me, yo? Like, yo. Yeah, I look like Ben Cohen right now. Hey, guys, let's go over logarithmic regression. Today we're going to go over Bitcoin. Hi, everybody, and thanks for jumping back into the metaverse. No, I'm sorry. No, it's just like, hi, everybody, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Sorry. I have to do it one last time. I have to do it one more time, and I'm done. Hi, everybody, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to go over... Oh, my gosh, man. So what I have to do is I comb it to the right, and, like, I try to hide what he did. And, like, I try to just, like... And when I do that, like, it's all right. Like, it's not too bad. It actually looks like I got this cool progressive haircut or something. But, like... I'm keeping the hat on, man. Like, and then he shaved. Look how much he shaved here. Like, he didn't fade at all. Like, it just, whatever, man. I'm lucky that someone even cared about me to cut my hair, right? I'm blessed, but like, it just, you can see parts of my scalp here. You can't over here. Whatever. I wanted my hair, man. I was using my hair like it was part of the thing. It is what it is. It'll grow back. He looks like Toby when he went Venom mode in Superman 3. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, not bad if you brush it back. Look like a created player on video game. I'm out of the Discord. Can't with that cut, bro. How could you leave the Discord? What? No, that freaked me out. Peaky Blinders character. I look like a Peaky Blinders. Yeah, right? Exactly, right? Hair grows right. I'm great at cutting guy hair. He needed the cash. Got wrecked on Harmony. I know, right? I'm walking out with his clippers when I'm in Boston. Don't worry, man. Come to my guy. His cuts are amazing. Straight up military cut. He gave a big tip. Next time, same thing. You gave a big tip. Next time, same thing. At least you have hair. I love it. Thanks, man. You gave that barber a donation. He liquidated your hair, bro. All right, everyone. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow night for the weekly candle close. We'll see what we do, and we'll see where we go. Shout out to everyone in the trading group. Thank you so much for kicking it with us today. We still made gains when we woke up this morning. There was still gains to be made. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Be safe. I love you all.